leftist ass like corn on the cob. I'm ready. I will eat your ass. I will eat your leftist ass like corn on the cob. I'm ready. I will eat you. I will eat your ass. I'll barbecue your ass flat. I will cook your ass up so fast, and I'll tell them, "Oh, I killed a cow out back, baby." You think Christ would eat somebody? He would never do that. I will. I'm ready to hang them up, gut them and skin them and chop them up. You know what? I'm ready. I will eat your leftist ass like corn on the cob. I'm ready. I will eat your ass. I will eat your leftist ass like corn on the cob. I'm ready. I will eat you. I will eat your ass. I will eat your leftist ass like corn on the cob. I'm ready. I will eat your ass. I will eat your leftist ass like corn on the cob. I'm ready. I will eat you. I will eat your ass. And that's why I want the globalists to know. I will eat your ass first. I swear to God, if it's the last thing I do, I'm gonna get my hands around your throat.
How's it going, everyone? I should have cleared my throat out first. Hold on a second. I'll put some music on in the background. Make sure it's not too loud. There we go. We can get rid of that one. You get that one. Make sure you can all hear me. How's everybody's week or couple of weeks been? Or what you been doing? These last couple of weeks have been fucking chaos. And I have a lot to talk about. I'm probably not enough time. This last couple of weeks has been nuts. There's Jim Ryan. How's it going? How's it going, Des? How's it going, everyone in chat anyway? Anybody picked up a new PS5? Just imagine it overheated. You know what? The thermals don't look like they're going to be impressive on that. I haven't looked into it yet. But I can really imagine the thermals are not going to be great on that PS5 Slim. And it really doesn't look as good as the original one. And the original one's not the best looking thing, but standing it up is the best way to have a PS5. 5 hours. 5 hours today playing Modern Warfare 2. Really? Is it any good, Des? I don't want to pay fucking 60 quid for Call of Duty. It fucking annoys me that I have to pay that much for it. Like, it's alright, Jacob, you haven't missed anything yet. Only the music intro. Oh, hold on. I need to change my I need to get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it's alright, Jacob. You haven't missed anything yet. Yeah, what's the new call? I'm hearing mixed reception about the new Call of Duty. I've heard the campaign's fucking awful. Zombies is good. Right, I've heard it's different to the old Zombies maps. I heard it's something along the lines of that big fucking Warzone map. I'm not sure how different it is. I ask why the Modern Warfare 3. Oh, haven't you heard about that? People are trying to review bomb Modern Warfare 3, the new one, the MW3. And instead of review bombing that one, they're review bombing the original Modern Warfare 3. And it's only getting review bombed by PlayStation Fanboy because now Xbox owns Activision. Which is fucking hilarious. The original Modern Warfare 3 is one of the best. Hold on a sec, guys. I'll get my charger here. Yeah, so Pony's fucked up. Something they do quite often. Which is hilarious. Campaign is crap and boring, yes. I watched Griffin's review, and Griffin's been pulling out some good content recently, and it's W Griffin, and he's part of the topic today. Nothing bad. Griffin's done nothing bad. It's what Griffin's found out and sent me into some fucking weird rabbit hole. It's that whole thing about the diabetes fetus. I don't know, have you guys watched all of Griffin's videos recently? It's just DMZ with zombies. I never played DMZ. I never tried that. I've seen a massive update for Call of Duty. I was like, that's probably adding the game without me even buying it. Multiplayer is good. I found it as the old Modern Warfare 2 maps. I can see some complaints about that, and they're trying to get you a nostalgia, but I was like, Griffin loves Disney. Oh, don't we all love Disney? Especially if we watched the new South Park, Into the Pandaverse. Disney's really not happy. Well, no, not Disney, but what's that fucking woman's name? She is not happy with the creators of South Park, and it's hilarious. You didn't sleep last night, Jacob. Why didn't you sleep? What were you doing? I hope you had a woman over, not just fapping all night. If you didn't sleep properly, you should try and get some sleep later. It's not good not having sleep. I suffer sometimes with I get, because of my back pain, and I can't sleep sometimes properly, and then I get tired during the day. It's horrible. Yeah, actually, that is part of the topic today. It's that I don't want to call it woke, but it's the biggest fucking topic, especially after Spider-Man 2. And then people are using it wrong. So I'm looking into it, and people are calling people racist because they don't like Miles Morales, or they don't like the fact that Miles Morales has taken over. They're not pissed off about... Most people aren't pissed off that Miles Morales has taken over. Most people are pissed off at how the story went, is how they got Miles to take over. They didn't do a good enough story. Peter's story is so bad in spite... I had to spoil the game for myself. Miles, how's it going? Griffin's the same YouTuber that said not buying the latest RTX. Oh, fucking hell. I know Griffin's old story. But... Oh, talking about GPUs, I need to put my fucking stand back on. My, you know, this anti-sag stand. It's sort of come out of where it should be. I need to put that back, really, because it's a heavy motherfucker here. I was going to do it before the stream, and I was like, no, in my luck, it'll just fuck everything up, so I'll just leave it for now. I like Miles as a character. Miles is a canonical character in the Spider-Man universe. Miles taking over is not the problem, it's the way they went about getting Miles to take over. I think Peter should... Alex did a video on it, and Alex did a fucking great video on it. As, Miles should have... no, Peter should have been in really bad trouble. Like, gotten beaten the shit out of, and he's struggling. Or he should have gone away and done something, and he gets captured by the bad guys. And then Miles has to save him, which would be the best way to do it. But they seem to go wrong. They've gone around the story in a really bad way. There is a small minority of people out there that are racist about it. And, well, fuck those guys. Yeah, but the majority of people are just pissed about how Peter's been written out of the Spider-Man, the Insomniac universe. And most people are pissed about Mary Jo taking over. Crimson Chin ruining the whole fucking story. And we have Young Years just ruined Kiryu. Marai, how's it going? According to some rumours, the next GTA game... That's another part. Dude, there's so much to talk about. It's fucking nuts. GTA 6, I put the GTA 6 on the background of that, of the art, for a good reason. And I will show you that good reason. This, I don't know if you can see it. This, I think, is the team behind GTA 6. And do you notice? I know the picture quality isn't that good, but do you notice something? You prefer meters to miles? Des, for fuck's sake. You have the shittest but the best dad jokes every week. The first Spider-Man game is good. The first Spider-Man game is a good game. Even the Miles Morales game, really good. Insomniac might as well make the Green Goblin DLC Spider-Man 2. There is going to be DLC. But I don't know how they're going to go about doing it. The DLC for the first game was really good. I don't think Miles Morales game got any DLC, did it? Yeah, but if you can see this... Why's that photo popped up there? It's probably fucking Miles behind. But if you can see this photo on the screen, this will tell you all you need to know about the GTA 6 story. It's all women. And I do not think the GTA 6 story is going to be that good. You're playing the first one on the deck. Does it run well on the Steam Deck? So I have no hopes at all. Oh, nice. I have no hopes at all for the GTA 6 story, or whatever it's going to be called. We just, for argument's sake, we call it GTA 6. But after seeing this and everything that's happening recently, which we'll get onto, I have to go through some stuff here because of the diabetes fetus sort of thing. Yeah, future gaming stories are going to be, well, the AAA gaming stories are going to be total nonsense. And I think Synthetic Man, we owe Synthetic, like all of us dish Synthetic Man at one point. I think we kind of owe him an apology, but not too much, because he does go a bit over the top. I thought the Green Goblin was a poke job with syphilis. Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck. You give me some... Fuck's sakes. Oh, fuck. You give me some nasty visions there. Oh, my God. Yeah, it's great doing this on a Saturday night. I've always got Dare's ear for the jokes. But I'll show you why in a bit, why GTA 6 has no fucking chance. But to start with, I know I'm not a massive Yakuza fan, but this story I could not ignore. So, we're gonna have to listen to Young ruin what is for a lot of people an iconic voice actor.
That's more like it. Ready to rock? Just let it all hang out.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so bad.
Works for me. Now listen up. It's judgment time. We're starving dogs running the rail lines. Just sitting by on any scraps we can find. The hand that feeds means nothing to me. This tale.
Yeah, you fucking dickheads!
Oh, I went back and listened to the old ones. Oh, God. I saw Gundam's video. How's it going, PS5 Blues? I saw Gundam's video. I seen Fritz's video. I seen Alex's video. And Griffin's just bought a video as well. You guys want to watch that later? Fuck! It's like, I haven't played these games. But this must be soul destroying for people that like the English dub of these games. And I mean soul destroying. It is so fucking bad.
Don't wag for no one else. Yes, man has his day. That day is dead and gone.
Whoa. I could do a better job than that. Oh my God. I played the original one at the start of the stream for a good reason. Oh my God, he is fucking terrible. Honestly, this has got to be... Just... Everyone's going to be playing this in the Japanese voice actors. You see it? Oh.
The young man left to meet his maker cries out, no to say. Justice, we're breaking the law, breaking the world to...
I think Dreamcast guy could do a better job. Good thing I never used the dub. Oh, do you know what? I actually want to get into this game series. I tried playing one of them before, and I can't remember which one it was. There's a lot of dialogue in the beginning of the game, and there's a lot. And I mean, it was the point that I was like, this is not the game for me at the moment. So I like a story-heavy game. Yeah, every now and again. I'm playing through Alan Wake 1 at the moment. Alan Wake 1 is a really good story. I'm about halfway through. It's a really good story. It's not the best gameplay ever, but the story is fucking phenomenal. And the guy that's with him in the game called Barry is hilarious. He sounds like what the fuck's that guy name? Sounds like what's the bad guys called in Home Alone 1 and 2? The small one. He was in Goodfellas as well. I like the sick emoji there. Joe Pesci. Is it Pesci? Pesci? I don't know. Anyway, him. Anyway, the guy Barry from Alan Wake 1 sounds like him, and I think he's a great character. So I'm enjoying Alan Wake 1. It's a bit slow and a bit boring, and it drags out a little bit, but Pesci, that's it, yeah. It drags out a little bit, but it's a really good story. And I thought, if I'm gonna like Alan Wake 2's only £40, so I thought I'll get it if the first one's good. But I want to know. I heard people's criticisms about it, I think Griffin might have gone over the top with with how woke he thought it was, but I don't know. It's Griffin. His opinions are totally different to most people's. But
throwing out all tenderness, we're breaking the rules. No cause, no choice, no going back to how it was.
it's hard. It's hard to listen to. It really is hard to listen to. We're breaking the law. I can't even do an impression of Young. Yeah, he's just got a shit monotone voice. I think I'm monotone sometimes until I listen to him. After playing the first game, I realised it's like a Stephen King book. Yeah, that's what it's based around, basically. I do like how they've done the story. It's really cool. Playing Sega, I think they will after this one. I wonder if they've got analytics to see how many people play it in sub rather than dub. I'd rather listen to Nickel. Did you just put Nickelback there? Yeah. Oh yeah, Nickelback's fucking shit. I think there's one song I liked, but it was never released on like local radio or anything. Well, it might have been in the US, but it wasn't here. You love the Japanese voice of Kiryu. Yeah, the Japanese voice. And when he sings this song, the song I did at the start of the stream anyway, it's really good because he can't say breaking the law properly, and it sounds funny. Oh, that's enough of him anyway. So what have you guys been playing anyway? I have been playing a mixed bag of shit. I've been playing... what have I been playing? I've been playing the Dead Space remake. I finished Cyberpunk. I got the DLC ending. So what I did, I finished the main game ending, but incorporated the DLC into the main game. Didn't do the ending of the DLC, but then I reloaded it. After I finished the main game, I got one ending, and it let me go back to the part before you go to the ending part. And then I did the DLC ending. I don't know if there's more than one ending on the DLC. But the what's it called? The one DLC ending I got was like a bit depressing, but I won't spoil them because I don't know if you guys have done them. And the one I got for the main campaign ending was fucking badass. Was so badass. I was like, that's cool. And that brings it on to a sequel sort of thing. I don't know how they're going to tackle a sequel. I really don't know how they're going to tackle a sequel. Because, like, without Johnny Silverhand, I think that game's going to suck ass. He is the story is really good overall. All the characters are good. But Johnny Silverhand is the best character in the game. Ratchet and Clank. Yeah, you showed me you were playing that. You also bought... Cultic? Oh, I never heard of that. Is that Cultic you just said? Yeah. Too broke for Robocop bills. Have you got Robocop? A lot of people say that's good. I kind of want to play that as well. There's like just so many games out this year. It's fucking horrible. Zombies and Robocop. Nice. They could use other characters from Cyberpunk lore. They could. But it's doing that dynamic again. I don't think it'll work a second time. I think it's a one and done dynamic with Johnny Silverhand being in V's head. I also played as a female V for my whole playthrough. I've started one as a male V as well to see how much different it is. They're both pretty good, but I think the female voice character's done a really good job. I can't say much for the male voice actor because I haven't got to the end with it. But no way they can do that dynamic with how Johnny's in V's head, basically. Again, that's a definite one and done because it won't have the same impact this time. But I love the story, start to finish. It was really good. It was really good. I've been playing Mario Wonder, which is really good. You can use the... Oh yeah, I read that. Fucking dumbass. Yeah, I've been playing Mario Wonder, which is really fun. Gonna start like a dragon. See, I've played no Yakuza games. You guys have got to tell me, which order shall I play the Yakuza games? Start from which one and end at which one? I know they're numbered, but they came out at different times. I think it was like Kiwami was the first one. I think one of the most recent ones was Zero. I was going to say the Joker. You've been playing Civ 5. I'm not into Civilization games much. I don't mind you if I got into. I can't start at Zero. Zero is the beginning of the story, right? So yeah, Zero is the beginning of the story, but it wasn't the first game. Am I right? They're all on Game Pass, yeah? I thought I'd just get in like Game Pass for a few months and just destroying all of them. Once I've finished my backlog anyway. I just hope they stay on Game Pass. Because I really want to go back to the old Call of Duty Modern Warfare game. Zero's where everything starts cool. I want to go back to the old Modern Warfare games. I really hope they go on Game Pass. Because they're way too expensive on Steam. I might just emulate them. If I can get them running at 60 FPS. Oh, excuse me. And what about the Like a Dragon Ishin? That doesn't tie into the story, does it? I can play that anytime, can't I? £6 each. That's not bad, actually. That might be cheaper than getting Game Pass. Like a Dragon Ishin is a side story. Alright, okay. But it like incorporates the same characters in a different timeline. What I can gather anyway. I just like how wacky the story looks more than anything. Alright, okay. Yeah. I'll definitely have to get into them, but they're really long as well, so it's gonna take time. This soundtrack's from Ghost Runner 2. That's another game I've been playing. Ghost Runner 2. Fucking so good. If you haven't played Ghost Runner 1 or 2, I suggest, yeah, go and play them. They will make you seethe. They will make you mauled out so much. But once you realise what the game is about, when it clicks, it's like so satisfying. It is really good. And Ghost Runner 2 does not disappoint. The only thing is, it has some shader loading issues here. Holy shit. It was like... It came... I'm sure when it reloads a level... the whole gameplay loop is like try and find the best way around to kill everything as quick as you can, as stylish as you can, but because you die a lot in it, once it reloads a level, once it reloads the characters that you need to fight in, fucking hell, it chugs the frame rate. You're better off standing there for a couple of seconds, wait for everything to load in properly, and then go on with it. It's weird. Are they tied to Shenmue? That makes a lot of sense. Considering it's like they're both Sega properties. That does make a lot of sense. But anyway, Griffin has been talking about... Oh yeah, I've been playing... Like, what was leading into this, I've been playing Dead Space Remake. Funny enough, I saw this. It's this... I don't think this is Griffin himself. This is a guy that uploads for Griffin, I think. And it's just his clips, and sometimes I watch them when he goes on his rants. I just have them as background noise, but weirdly enough, I was playing the Dead Space Remake and I remembered what Synthetic Man said about the gender-neutral toilets. The new Yakuza games. Oh yeah, they'll run on potatoes, the Yakuza games. And a new deck, I've seen that. I had a look. Not as expensive as I thought it wasn't either. Gonna play the Yakuza game and Judgment games. I really... Ooh. I'll have to get into the series. I'll really have to get into the series. Yeah, so when I was playing Dead Space Remake, and funny enough, I was watching this, and I remembered that Synthetic Man said that thing about the... the bathrooms being gender neutral, and he had this fucking meltdown over it. Now, it was just a tiny thing in like a big game, and that was literally it. And they changed... what's her name? They changed Nicole's look, which is Isaac's girlfriend or wife, and they changed the other chick's looks, yeah? only a little bit, and like made it a bit more flat-chested. That's about it. So yeah, you could have said they went and westernized it a little bit, but I was like, okay, yeah, it's not, yeah, girlfriend, that's it. Okay, but it wasn't like offensively bad. The game is fucking still phenomenal. It's really good. And funny enough, Griffin was going on about the diabetes fetus, shall we call it. I don't think, because Griffin's video got demonetized for talking about these. He actually made a look at age. Yeah, it makes to think all this crap about what Gat Banger. And what Griffin was saying to the crap started with Baba Black Sheep, really? No. You have to link me a story to that one. What the fuck is my phone doing? Lighting up for no reason. Yeah, so there was that happening. I thought back to the Synthetic Man video. I think Fratanga covered it. And I was like, fucking, you know what? He was right, yeah? Like, the way things are progressing. And they progress faster than I thought. So, you gotta look at Sony, one of the worst... Insomniac's the worst offender at the moment. Just pushing agendas or political agendas. It's a topic I normally wouldn't touch on, but this was like... This sent me down some weird fucking rabbit hole. This sent me down some weird rabbit hole.
Employees.
So,
this is the image I found. These are what the employees look
yeah.
like.
So, hold on. I'll blow this up a little bit. I'll blow it up. So, these are what the employees look like in that diabetes fetus sort of company. And it's like, oh yeah. But the worst part is the games that it's going to affect. So it's taken effect already.
That this...
Oh, fuck, Griffin. Here. So there's Xbox Game Studios. These studios have to send their stories to this company. And then they have to, like, I don't know if it's rewrite the story or just inject their own shit into the story. But you look at it and you go, Xbox Studios. Okay, I haven't seen much from Xbox. Then Electronic Arts, and that's what made me think back to Dead Space Remake. Valve don't really release much anymore. True Love, don't know. Santa Monica, yeah. God of War Ragnarok speaks for itself. Then 2K Studios, and who does 2K Studios work with is Rockstar. This is why Grand Theft Auto 6 is it's gonna be nothing like the old GTAs. GTA 5 story will be the last good GTA story for a while. And Ubisoft, yeah, you can see that. Square Enix, I was quite surprised with that because they're mostly a Japanese studio. Warner Brothers, yeah, you can see that. Finji, I don't remember what they do. Polytron, don't remember what they do. Rocksteady, yeah, you can definitely see it. Co-op, don't know who they are. Not sure who this is.
being forced into video games. This is like objective proof that this type of shit is occurring.
There you go. Alan, the games that it's already been in. So Alan Wake 2. And if you look on the Epic Games Store launcher, it's 2K owns Rockstar. That's it. Yeah. If you look on the Epic Games launcher for the and click on Alan Wake 2, it will say what the fuck's it called? It says something on it, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, the brothers also have Rockstar. Also these stuff. I'm not sure. I did hear something about that. They're the people that originally, well, they're the ones that created or originally created the GTA 3D series. Hauser, yeah, that's it, yeah. Weren't they the ones that did all the 3D GTA series? So, out of the big games, Spider-Man 2, God of War Ragnarok, Alan Wake 2, Suicide Squad, Motorfest. Don't even know why that's there.
And this game, this game, this, if you even call it a game, and this.
Suicide Squad.
Like, you can literally point to these 4 fucking AAA games and be like, these have woke ideology. And then you can scroll down and be like, well, Xbox...
Yeah, this is the full list. What else did I find was bad? Oh, Remedy. There we go. Remedy was part, I think, Wizards of the Coast. Which, I know Wizards of the Coast are part of Baldur's Gate 3. And well, there's a lot of people saying, no, if you think something else is woke, or look at Baldur's Gate 3, but Baldur's Gate 3 is full of choices. It doesn't force anything on you. It just gives you the choice to do what you want in it. It's a difference. So Spider-Man 2, you're forced to listen to the bullshit in that game. In Baldur's Gate 3, you're not forced. It's all through choices. That's the difference. I don't know who any of the others are, but Disney's feeling the sting of this at the moment as well. Really feeling the sting of it. It's quite nuts. What did Griffin? Because he talked about it in one of his recent videos. Let me know if you like this music, guys. I'm not usually like an EDM guy, but this one actually... Oh, sorry. This one slaps. Yeah, that's the one. Hey, that can shut up for a second.
What's up, guys? I hope y'all are having
What's up, guys?
a great day today, full of so much positivity and happiness, dude. And hopefully your day is going a little bit better than mine, because while I was streaming RoboCop Rogue City last night, great game, by the way, if you guys have...
I like that he uses the old Modern Warfare music. I played to Griffin. We clapped for Griffin because he's doing videos again. I like Griffin doing videos. His streams can be quite boring, to be fair. The houses did them all. Did they do the top-down ones as well? I don't know if they did the top-down ones. They were the main writers as well. Yeah. Yeah. It's... Grand Theft Auto's not going to be great. Griffin's been uploading a lot, trying to get the algorithm. I don't blame him. Yeah, he must miss... He says he doesn't miss it, but fuck, you know. It's like, my video on Quantum Error got 8,000 views, or over 8,000 views, and I'm like, nice. That's, you know, that's a bit of money in the bank account. It's not much, but it's a little bit of extra pocket money. It'll pay for my fuel for a couple of weeks. So I was like, oh, yeah, why not? I didn't expect it to do that well. I knew my top 10 gaming video wouldn't do well. I knew that one wouldn't do well, but I think it's some things that... If someone wanted to reference back to them, they always could. I mean, it's one of them things that, like, yeah, my audience mainly likes the salt because you're all fucking addicts. But yeah, I enjoy making them videos. Weirdly enough, they take longer to make, and I know it's not going to be no torture scene in GTA 6. Dude, there's not going to be nothing in GTA 6. The strip clubs are going to go. The fucking... banging the chicks in the cars are gonna go. IGen cried over that. Well, the torture scene. Fuck off. I want to go back and what was the reviews I was seeing? Games that are generally difficult, like the Souls games and like Liza P recently. I don't think IGN gave Liza P a good score. But they gave Elden Ring a good score because Elden Ring was the thing everyone was talking about. So IGN was just like, let's just give it a good score. And they probably never even played the fucking game. I'd love to scrutinize IGN. The only person I actually listen to in IGN is Destin. I don't mind Destin. I think he should leave IGN because they're just shit. That's because you left out Kong off on the top 10. Listen, if I do a top 10 worst games of the year, I'll probably get more views because there's negativity there. But I don't think I've played 10 bad games this year.
have not picked that up and you're interested, I had a really good time with it for the first 4 hours. It's a very action-based, just overall enjoyable game. But anyway, that's beside the point. When I was streaming RoboCop last night, I got an email from YouTube saying that one of my videos got age restricted, man. And if you can take a guess of which one it was the one I uploaded yesterday.
What was it? Writers covered Miles Morales. Griffin was talking about Miles Morales in the wrong way, but he doesn't know. He's never read the comics, neither have I, but I did some research first, and this is why I didn't cover it. And this is why I didn't want to rush out and make a video about it, because it will be taken the wrong way. And everybody will think I'm just a racist, but I guarantee you there's a lot of people thinking Griffin's a racist. I know he isn't, but he doesn't know that Miles Morales has been in the comics for what, 13 years? 13 years they wrote him in the comics or something like that. Griffin is watching too much Synthetic Man. Yeah, a little bit, maybe. It's rubbing off on him. But Synthetic Man isn't always wrong. I'll give him his props. He's been right about this whole... the future of how games are going. Well, the AAA games, anyway. The AAA games are getting worse and worse. Mainly Sony ones. Actually, the Japanese leader with Sony might do us a favour. And I want to talk about how Sony's fucking up with the live service games really badly as well. Oh, I don't think Sony are in good shape at the moment. I hope there's a female character in GTA 6 and she's a psycho. If people don't like female characters or the strong female protagonists, I don't mind. As long as they're well written, I don't care. You can look at Aloy in the Horizon games. I don't mind Aloy. Yes, she's a moody fuck, but you don't blame her with everything that's happening around her. I don't blame her for being a moody shit. So it's like, yeah, so I can understand why people don't like her, but she's not unlikable, and she's strong because she trained from a young age, so it's believable. So Mary Jo is strong out of fucking nowhere. That's the difference. Insomniac was like, let's make an overpowered Mary Jane, and nobody wants it. And I can't understand these people that aren't calling it out. Synthetic Man threatened the writers of Spider-Man 2. Really? When? Did he do it in a stream or fucking in a video or something? I'd fucking love to see that. I would love to see that.
And what was interesting about this is in the email I received, there was no actual reason for the age restriction cited, whereas typically...
Yeah, so if you guys have watched this video, this seems really sus how this has happened, and it's fucking suspect, yeah. And I was just like, So let's listen to what
if you
Griffin
have
says.
a YouTube video that you upload that goes against TOS or is kind of on, like, you know, that, I guess, red line kind of, you know, dancing on what's acceptable and not acceptable, they'll give you a reason why. For example, like if you have video game nudity, they might age restrict your video for like...
Yeah, so I tried to upload a video 2 or 3 weeks back, I don't remember. And it said I couldn't, for some reason I couldn't publish it. I was like, what the fuck? And it was saying, oh, make sure there's no, like, scenes of children or something like that. So I had to re-watch my fucking editing again, and I was like, there's nothing in it. So YouTube can pick up some bullshit things, and you can just say, well, you can, like, go against it. But all I had to do was private the video, publish it, then public it. And it was alright, and it hasn't been demonetized since, which is weird. So the automated systems are a bit strange.
Like nudity or sexual content, or if you're saying extremely like severe shit, like in the form of slurs and things like that, you know, you'll get a profanity warning, things of that nature. Like, you get the point. They usually give you a reason for why your content is being age restricted in the first place, if there actually is a valid reason behind it. So this is the email that I received initially from YouTube. It says, "Hi Griffin Gaming, we have reviewed your content and determined that it may not be suitable for viewers under the age of 18 per our community guide.
1080 so doesn't break my stream.
As a result, we've age restricted the following content. Spider-Man replaced in Spider-Man 2 PS5. Insomniac writers say Miles Morales
Yeah, so under this part, it should say... So I've had a DMCA notice before, and the DMCA notice will come with all this bullshit and say, in this video, blah, 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 and then after it, it'll say, there's a copyright claim from such and such company. And I've had some bullshit ones, but someone's copyrighted the fucking Oblivion music. I was like, huh? What the fuck? I was like, I play the Skyrim music, Oblivion music on streams all the time. And I was like, not all the time, but quite often I've done them. And I'm like, I have never had a strike before. That's weird. Not a strike, a DMCA notice. That's weird. I was a bit like, you know,
Huh?
like my little cat. But fucking hell, that if it doesn't tell you what it's about, it makes it a bit more suspect. This is why Griffin's video makes sense.
Morales is real Spider-Man, you know, a horrible fucking video topic that I'm sure that children everywhere would be just permanently harmed from viewing, man. You know, it would be absolutely detrimental to their developmental years if they consume this video. Well, probably in the view of a tech company like Google. It probably would be because I was dropping some, you know, very hard truths in there, I guess you could say. We haven't applied a strike to your channel and your content is still live for some users on YouTube. Keep reading for more details on what this means and steps you can take if you'd like to appeal this decision.
The videos like this are good to watch if you're thinking of making a YouTube channel on your own. If you have no idea what is happening or how to work YouTube, these videos, I find these very informative, actually. I'm surprised he didn't get not struck on this video, but he didn't get demonetized on this one just for talking about, like, how this happened altogether. It was really strange. Wow, what the fuck? Do you know if it's true, but don't know if it's true, but it's sold by a scriptwriter for the books. Oh, what? Don't know if it's true. Oh, I didn't read the first part. Tell you a secret, I was told today it was planned to replace Master Chief with Cortana, and I can fucking believe it, you know what I mean? I really can believe it. Like Cortana AI just fucking controlling a suit or some kind of fucking robot. And then she just massacres everyone. I could really believe it. Hard truth rolling out. I can't read the rest of them. What the that's annoying that thing's in the way. I wish I could get rid of that. The little heart in the corner just blocks what you've just written. What you've written. I'll roll my eyes.
And it says what age restricted means. We age restrict content we don't think is suitable for younger audiences. This means it will not be visible to users who are logged out, are under 18 years of age, or have restricted mode enabled. Our age restrictions are in place to help viewers avoid watching content that they may not feel is acceptable for themselves or for their children. We review content on a case-by-case basis and will make limited exceptions for appropriate educational, documentary,
It's all automated. Fuck off, Google. I need to change the background of my PC. It fucks around with my Chrome.
artistic and scientific context. Learn more here. And basically it says what you can do is you can appeal it, which I absolutely did. And almost immediately, man, I was
Griffith wants to get those monies. Well, don't blame him, though.
greeted with a second email, like literally minutes later, and it says, "Hi Griffin Gaming, we have reviewed your appeal for the following video. Spider-Man replaced in Spider-Man 2 PS5. We reviewed your content carefully," which they literally took a minute to get back to me, so no, they didn't.
That's the bullshit thing. If you're gonna have an automated system, make it make sense, make it believable to start with. I mean, like, if they'd have replied to me within like an hour or two, I'd have been like, someone might have actually manually removed it. Might have to get Robocop. It does look fun. It does look fun, and it's not a full price game either. So, but neither is Alan Wake 2. And I'm like, I'm trying not to spend money. And then fucking, who messaged me the other day? Oh, Rambling Entertained sends me something on Twitter saying, "Hey, aren't you after a Steam Deck?" I was like, "Fuck off! I'm trying not to spend money. It's nearly Christmas." I know my daughter's quite expensive on Christmas. Yeah, if YouTube had got back to him within an hour or two, it'd have been a bit more believable, and they'd been like, yeah, okay, and he'd probably drop it. But because it took literally a minute, you're going like, all right, bullshit. This is just like, bleh. I'm not getting Alan Wake 2. It never comes to Steam. That's what's fucking annoying me. It's like, but if you run it through Steam, it actually opens up a lot quicker. It feels like Griffin isn't telling us everything. I don't know. I don't know. But this email is proper. You know, he hasn't edited that. That is how they'll send you them.
Didn't, and have confirmed that it violates our community guidelines. We know this is probably disappointing news, but it's our job to make sure that YouTube is a safe place for all. How does this impact your content? We will continue to age restrict your content as we don't think it's suitable for younger audiences. This means it will not be visible to users who are logged out, are under 18 years of age, and have restricted mode enabled. It also won't be eligible for ads. Thanks, Team YouTube. You know, the classic thank of the children fucking excuse, man. You know, it might not be suitable for people's children. Well, you know, children have YouTube Kids. I don't understand why this is still even an issue, but you know.
That's a weird thing as well. I don't know if you guys have ever uploaded a video to YouTube, but if you do upload one, when you do your whole fucking spiel of having to put the description in there and all the title and everything, you have to say it's not made for kids. If you put yes, it's made for kids, and your content primarily is for children, apparently you can be locked into that then. Because yes, you may get all the viewers, but you got to remember all them viewers grow up and get old, and it's not likely that the new generation of kids are going to be into your stuff. So you'll lock yourself into that sort of kids category, which is fine as long as you're doing something, I don't know, educational, blah 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 for kids, which is great. Or, you know, you're like those fucking Darman videos which are cringe as fuck. Stuff like that, yeah, fine. But it will only be shown to a subset of audience. They won't try and push it towards adults. You'll have to manually go and find them videos, so you won't get them pushed. It's weird. But if you make it not for kids, your video still has to be suitable for kids. So that also doesn't make sense neither. If you say it not made for kids, your video could literally, as long as you don't blast out slurs like, you know, all the time, you should be all right.
You know, of course. But I have two theories, man, because I've dealt with age restriction a lot in the past. You know, I've had several videos, like my extra credits video, where they claimed that anyone who played a World War II shooter would turn into literal cyber Hitler, you know, things like that. Or if you played like Medal of Honor, the reboot, and you played as the Taliban, you would become a suicide bomber, things of that nature, okay? Like, you get the point. I don't want to get too into it, man. I gotta dance around the fucking word.
I think simp is alright on YouTube. I think simp's a word that's alright on YouTube. Twitch has a problem with that for some weird reason. But Twitch, you can't say fuck all on Twitch. I could probably... Oh, I don't know, actually. Yeah, I could probably go around on Twitch alright. I think Asmongold says stuff worse than I do normally. I do tread lightly because I don't want to get cancelled before... Just started my channel, I don't want to get cancelled that quickly. You gotta tread carefully sometimes.
Words now, I guess, because can't talk about anything slightly controversial. Now, in the past, whenever these videos have been age restricted, it's usually either been a false age restriction that has been appealed almost immediately, or in some cases it is upheld and they give me like a specific reason for why it was age restricted. Like one case, it was sexual content on the recent Xbox stream I did because that Yakuza trailer had a naked ass in it. So, you know, that type of stuff.
See, that's wrong as well. So he showed the Yakuza trailer, but Xbox themselves showed it. It's fine for Xbox, but for Griffin to show it, it's not fine. It's fucking weird. I know Xbox is probably making more money than Griffin for YouTube, but it's still wrong that one place can show it and then he can't. It's a weird system. It's a broken system.
I can understand, and you know, you have like a literal reason why it's been age restricted. Okay, but this is the first time I've ever had an age restricted video that is basically completely reasonless. I've never been greeted with this email and not had a reason attached for the decision, and I've definitely
I'm trying to find someone else that's had this happen to them. Then it will sort of confirm it. It's pretty obvious, but it will confirm it that it was the Diabetes Fetus company age restricted his video. But they only age restricted apparently after, not long after this, I'll show it in Fritz's video, they privated their Twitter account. So Griffin had an impact on them here. This is why I'm showing this. Griffin had a huge impact on them. Because a lot of people watched, how many people watched this video? 40k viewers, which is enough to spread a word around, you know. I know Griffin's not on Twitter, but most of his audience are, I can imagine.
Never had a video when I've appealed the decision, still not have a reason attached to it, or had this immediate of a response without it being appealed, which leads me to the natural conclusion is that YouTube did not like what I had to say in this particular video. Now, in all honesty, I didn't really think I said anything that controversial. You know, I didn't really get into the whole like woke politics aspect of it or the racial issues or anything like that. I kind of just kept it to the main plot line of the story and talked about my critiques of the storyline of Spider-Man 2 and the bad writing that Insomniac employed.
And that's probably that's the problem most people have got with that Spider-Man game, is that the writing is just so bad. And like, I am not, usually I'd be gutted that I spoil the story of a game, but that one I'm like, right, I'm glad I'm not spending money on this game now, because that fucking Mary Jane fight section when she has the symbiote suit, you guys have probably seen it, is horrific. The writing in that is just unbearable to listen to. Only good thing about Epic is the free games. They do, you know what? I've played a lot of games on there. I played that Plague Tale Innocence. Played that on Epic Games. I enjoyed that. It's a good story. Well, it's not a great gameplay wise, but it's a great story. Nice graphics as well, and the second one's got a phenomenal graphics. But yeah, they have set out some free games, and I'm like, cheers Epic. Why not just play them there? They're getting for nothing. But there's a couple I've got on there, and because I can't be asked for them in the Epic Game Store, I just bought them. Oh, the Arkham series. I bought the Batman Arkham series for £6 on Steam. Something like £6-7 on Steam. I think that's what it was. And I think the Arkham series is still some of the greatest games ever made. Oh, and Epic said they're not making any money. I know. That's another reason why I'm afraid of buying like Alan Wake 2, because if their store goes down, how likely is it going to be that they're just going to give you codes for Steam, or, you know, let you transfer your games over to Steam? And as I was looking at Modern Warfare Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, and it's only available on Blizzard Store. So I'm thinking the same's going to happen with the Blizzard Store soon. I think the Blizzard's going to move everything over to Steam soon. It's starting to happen already. So it's weird because Modern Warfare 1 Remastered is on Steam and it's not on Blizzard Store. But Modern Warfare 2 is on Blizzard but not on Steam. I found that really weird. I don't understand why they do it. Modern Warfare 3 is on Steam. Yeah, the original one and the new one, yeah. But I mean, it's just, yeah, but the new Modern Warfare 3 isn't on the Blizzard store. I have no idea what they're thinking, but I think bit by bit everything's going to go over to Steam from Battle.net. And there'll be a massive amount of copium from the World of Warcraft guys. That is a good thing, yeah. I'd rather them all in one place, but still, competition is healthy. Keeps game prices low at the moment.
in order to basically write out Peter Parker from the storyline to make room for Miles Morales. Like, I don't really feel like I went off the rails too much in that video. Like, the other videos I've made on Spider-Man, I would say are much more controversial than this one, but for some reason, this one in particular was, you know, hit with this. Now, there's two explanations for that. It could be that a bunch of spider simps got their little panties in a wad and decided to mass report my video, and YouTube's dog shit system
That is a massive maybe. And it is possible as well. A load of spider simps, a load of PlayStation fanboys are going to go, we don't like Griffin, we're going to mass report him. Fuck you, Griffin, we don't like you. And that is a very good possibility. There's a very strong possibility as well. Let's see with Peter, Battle.net tags online. Yeah, have you? Modern Warfare 3? Strange. Oh, I know why. They might have bundled it all under the Modern Warfare 2019 UI. It's very possible they've done it that way. I'm pressing X to doubt. Yeah, I'm doubting that's what happened. Because most PlayStation fanboys keep clear from Griffin, because Griffin's been doing this quite a while. The same as Fratanga. They just stay clear because they don't want to hear the truth that they want to say. I'll get some PlayStation fanboys in my comments. I had one in my video saying, you should have credited Dreamcast guy. I was like, his name's on his hat. Why the fuck did I need to credit him? I was like, what the fuck? It's like, why did I credit Dreamcast guy? Fuck you. No way am I going to credit him. So yeah, it is possible he got mass reported, but I don't think these fanboys like watching Griffin, because Griffin is a guy that has pissed off ponies for a long time, and Xbox fanboys as well.
decided, oh yeah, let's age restrict it. This is controversial. And, you know, it's just some dumb bot decision, which, you know, that does happen from time to time when a bunch of people just, you know, mass rally and flag a video because, you know, they can't handle a differing opinion. So instead of just, you know, actually arguing the points or, you know, maybe listening to someone with a different perspective and moving on with their life, they take it upon themselves to mass flag videos. This is nothing new. It's part of being on YouTube, unfortunately, and the internet overall, because everybody...
Oh yeah, we're gonna... I don't know if anyone's ever flagged any of my videos. I know one guy said he was gonna report my video, and I was just like, ha! Fuck it, I don't care. Yeah, I just laughed it off, because I thought it was funny. Let's get rid of that tab. Yeah, I thought it was funny. Griffin is boring. Griffin is really boring on stream when he plays video games, and I can understand it. When you're playing games, it's hard to be entertaining. When I'm just chatting like this, yeah, I think it's easier to be a bit more entertaining. Unless I stumble my words all the time. I have been up since 4 o'clock in the morning. I was working this morning. Fucking hate it. But at least I finished by 1 o'clock. So that was quite nice. But just get that DCG some active cream. Fucking... Hey, I can't say anything about that. My eczema got fucking horrific. The eczema on my head took chunks of my hair out. It's going back now though. Thank God for that. I never slept. I know you didn't, Jacob. I want to hear off you tomorrow, and I want to know if you slept. If you haven't, take some nice good tablets. Or I take it to, like, I don't know if you got paracetamol there in America. You're struggling to sleep. Take 2 paracetamol. Drink a cup of water. Go for a piss. And then just go to bed. Put something like sleep-inducing on. And just crash with the TV on. That's what I do. I watch a Griffin stream. There you go. That'll put you to sleep.
Buddy is a special little snowflake who can't fucking stand to be told that they're potentially wrong.
You were playing on the Steam Deck. This is why you weren't sleeping, yeah? So like, if I played Mario Wonder in bed, fucking hell, Mario Wonder's really good. You could pick it up for an hour, or you could pick it up for like 2-3 hours. It's just fun.
But that's one possibility, and the other possibility is that I could have said the right thing on the wrong platform, so to say, because when I mentioned a very specific sugary infant company, you know, draw the lines, I think that might be it, because this is the first video that I've ever mentioned them in an actual Spider-Man 2 video, and the first video I've ever mentioned them before. So I don't know, man. You know, I want to put my tinfoil hat on for a second, because if you look at this sugary infant website, you know, and you look at all the clients that they have across the tech industry and the video game industry, they're very, very well connected. And
yeah, and he had Spider-Man 2 in the title. He had the video under gaming and Spider-Man 2. Like, I put Spider-Man 2 on my stream because it's the popular thing to put in, so it might bring more viewers in. And every YouTuber does it. Everybody does it. You have to know how to work the system, or try to anyway. So yeah, having Spider-Man would have brought more eyes to it. And there's a good chance, because that company looks like it's run by very young people, that they saw Griffin's video. There's a very, very strong chance that they watched Griffin's video. Paracetamol in the States is acetamol. I don't know the fuck that is. Acetaminophen. Oh yeah, there you go. Paracetamol. You're struggling to sleep, take some paracetamol, and off you go. It'll take about half hour to an hour to kick in, but once it does, you just like, good night. Start dribbling.
What's interesting about their site as well is they don't really draw attention to who they are as an organization. Like, typically...
This is what made me put my fucking own tinfoil hat on and started digging into this, and I'm glad Frit and Griffin made a video about this, because it does show the state of where gaming's going, and the ESG... what does ESG mean, guys? I know it's the ESG, but what does it actually stand for? I know what they do. They make sure everything's culturally appropriate within current day, as you can say, but people like Disney have to answer to them, or they have to do everything to please them, so to say. And this is why Disney's numbers are plummeting hard at the moment. I did see a number that Disney were down by so many million the other day. I can't remember where I saw it. It was somewhere on Twitter, and I should have screenshotted it, but I was laughing to myself because I've been watching It's a Gundam's videos, and Gundam always goes pretty hard on movie makers, and Disney especially. Not what people think it means. What are you talking about? Yeah, so It's a Gundam goes really hard. Check the arms. Environmental. What? Oh yeah, social. Yeah, that makes sense. And like everyone's saying, in like 10 years' time, when this whole craze is over, people are going to regret their decisions and they're going to go back on it. And it's going to be like, oh, remember that time we all did this? And, and then they're just going to look back at it and go, we were all cringe. Or a bottle of vodka. Do the whiskey's better than vodka. Whiskey is the boy to put you to sleep. My mum had a tactic when we were younger and we couldn't stop fucking crying. Dip our dummies, or pacifier, shall I say, into a little bit of whiskey and shove it in our mouths, and we were fucking lights out for the night then. Great tactic. I grew up really well.
Websites of big companies who are this prominent in the industry would have like a list of all their executives and leaderships and managers and all the people working for them. But this website, if you ever go to it, you know, just look up Sugary Infant, or you know, a very close equivalent to that name. I'm not going to say it in this video just to be safe, but if you look up this Sugary Infant website, you will find no mention of who their overall leadership is whatsoever. You have to dig on,
which is really, really weird. I don't get why these companies answer to such a sketchy company. It's mostly for stock. Yeah, it's like, but once they see the stock plummeting and the reason why, it's soon gonna stop, and it's taking effect already. It really is. So ponies are going on about Spider-Man sold 2.5 million within 24 hours. Those numbers are scuffed. Now they're saying it sold 5 million in 10 days, which, if they have, fair play. I mean, I don't think it's deserved, but yeah, fair play, they sold 5 million. Then you gotta think, within a week, God of War Ragnarok had sold... No. In 3 days, God of War Ragnarok had sold 5 million. But, like, they were comparing it to Mario Wonder. Then Starfield had done 6 million, and they were trying to say, oh, Starfield's a multi-plat, and it only sold 6 million. I was like, that means nothing. But you just got to look at the amount of PlayStations. There's 40 million PS5s out there, and only a small percentage of that 40 million bought Spider-Man. So the attachment rate isn't great, and the attachment rate for Mario Wonder, well, Mario Wonder sold less apparently, but Mario Wonder will definitely get bigger numbers over time. Griffin is probably mad you can't get them out publicly. I bet a lot of, actually, to be fair, I bet a lot of people are. A lot of people are. If more people catch wind to it, it's 40 million sold to shops, not people. Oh, really? Really? Wow. Plus, there's still people stuck with a lot of PS5. Remember the whole or people buying them to sell them when COVID was going on? That whole fucking, and nobody else could get hold of one. There's people still out there stuck with PS5s when they were trying to fucking scam people. And people were buying them for like $1,500 and shit. Yeah, you remember, fucking right. There is actually still people out there with like 10 PS5s and can't get rid of them. But then I asked today and found some lava breads. Ooh. Oh, some lava bread. The fuck is that? Go to CX, they have walls of them. Yeah, true. And you know what I found today? For the British guys in chat. Have a look on... Fuck, what website was it? I think it's Game. If anyone's after an Xbox Series X, there's an Xbox Series X plus Modern Warfare 3. Like £400. It was £100 off. Or 140 altogether with... No. Yeah, £150 off altogether with Modern Warfare 3. But I was like, whoa, that's a good deal. It's a really good deal. I don't have to fucking find out where that was. I'll look at my phone, so don't fuck everything up. Sure, I saw the advert on Facebook.
Online to find it in order to discover who these people are. So, you know, forgive me in current year that is 2023 for putting my tinfoil hat on and thinking that this might be some sort of cover-up conspiracy, but we've seen big tech do a lot more for a lot less.
Yeah, it was Game, it was. 400, yeah, 399.99 with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, and I think that's a really good deal. Check DMs. Oh, hang on. So environmental waste pollution, blah blah blah. These are the worst type of people. Social employer issues and diversity, working conditions, local community, health and safety, and conflict. Diverse, that was it. On the Alan Wake game in the EGS store, Epic Game Store. Click on Alan Wake 2, and it'll say diverse characters as part of the game tags or something like that. It made me laugh. It really made me laugh. And I wonder if people like the Sugary Infant Company tells them to put that there. one of the reasons they had to be diverse in their characters. There's a reason why I like indie games, because they don't have to fucking agree to this bullshit. Your Welsh should be known. I have heard of it. But I don't know what it is. I'm gonna have to Google it. I have to Google lava bread. You guys got these dynamic backgrounds for Google? They're really cool. Lava bread. What images? What the fuck? Well, oh, lava bread it is. Oh, I have heard of it. It doesn't look good. It really doesn't look good. Seaweed. Yeah. The reason why I haven't tried it. Oh my god. Now you're getting this.
No slowing down because
We're breaking the law. Fuck you, Young, yeah. But normal people can't invest into it. Seaweed. But it's no. Seaweed is good. Any seafood's fucking horrible. The furthest I go with seafood is fish and chips. And normally I go for a sausage.
And it wouldn't even surprise me for a second that maybe just because I mentioned this group in a negative context, that's what caused the video to be age restricted. Because what's interesting is before I even appealed the decision, I noticed something that when I went over the monetization status, it said that the video had already been confirmed by manual review as not suitable for most advertisers, which either indicates that they got a bunch of reports on the video, meaning a bunch of people flagged it and they manually reviewed it, or, you know, it hit on a topic that they have flagged in their system that they go in and examine and automatically demonetize and age restrict if you talk about that specific topic. So I'm wondering, man, because that's also very suspicious that this video was already manually reviewed for age restriction and ad suitability before I even had the opportunity to appeal, which means YouTube went in and took the initiative to go ahead and manually flag this video for age restriction and limited ads. So I don't know, man, that's what kind of causes me to slip the tinfoil hat on. I have never seen anything like this before, and I definitely think it is a case.
Sausage bites a Green Goblin. Yeah, so if YouTube genuinely manually removed the ads or restricted monetization before the appeal, that was fucking weird. Everything good, please. That video was fucking funny. Which one was this video? Was it this one?
Let's talk about the MJ missions a little bit.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Because you made her like the most OP character in the game. Let's just get it out there.
She's OP.
One-shot everybody.
She's OP.
What the hell is even?
I gotta say, his intro in this video was so fucking good. I couldn't have made this myself, but this was so fucking good.
Well, you have to admit, she is rather mannish. Well, no offense, but if that is a woman, it does look like she was beaten with an ugly stick.
Oh, God! You're a monster!
I'm beautiful on the inside.
I knew that those missions weren't the fan favorites. Coming out of Spider-Man 1, we knew we had to make her more of a proactive, capable person. And if she's a little OP, I don't give a shit. It's important to have her be a capable hero. You know, this might sound cliche or whatever, cheesy, but like, you don't need to have powers to be a hero.
Okay.
He should be fucking booted from the company for saying shit like that. How's it going, Og? Mary James 2. I want someone to do the Mary Jane cover and just make the cover out of the game with Mary Jane there, but extend her jaw. Like, fuck. I think it'd be hilarious. Still haven't seen that movie Rocky Dennis from. No, neither have I. I don't think so. I just know what the character is. Oh yeah, no, this is it. Yeah, founded in 2018. The Diabetes Fetus is a narrative development and consultation studio based in Montreal and working around the globe. Our mission is to tell better and more empathetic stories while diversifying and enriching the video games industry. We aim to make the games more engaging, more fun, more meaningful, and more inclusive for everyone. These are the bullshit people that just want to inject their bullshit into your games. This is why AAA gaming is going down the fucking toilet. It's a 1985 film. I've been watching rewatching Game of Thrones again. It's not a guilty pleasure. It is until they get to season 8. I'm gonna watch it all and then I'm gonna contemplate watching season 8. I think I'd be better off not seeing Arya Stark kill the Night King again. Pissed me right off. I think that's the only thing that pissed me off about the ending. Just how Arya Stark killed the Night King. Motherfuckers robbed me. Called Mask. Yeah, so when everyone referred to it, I thought they were talking about The Mask, the Jim Carrey film. Started watching SG1. Do you know what? Baron Grove, where can I watch them? What are they on? SG1 was good. I remember going to the cinema to watch the original Stargate film, but they were totally different actors. SG1 had Christopher Judge in it as well. He was Teal'c. But he's a bit monotone in that, though. I think he did a better job in God of War, to be honest.
Okay, I stumbled onto a major company conspiracy, Mac. How about that for stress? What the hell are you talking about? Ever.
Yeah, okay, so this... I have to go back. So that rainbow flag there, in the Middle Eastern version, it doesn't exist. In the Middle Eastern version, it doesn't exist. Because Sony knows they wouldn't make any money there with that existing there. And then the Spanish people are pissed off about the whole Latinx thing, and I don't blame them. They shouldn't stand for it. They shouldn't stand for what they're doing to the fucking Spanish language. I think it's mainly Latin, which, correct me if I'm wrong, which is mainly Mexican and Cuban. Maybe there's something else in there. I'm not too sure. But I don't know what Latin is all referred to. Is it all Spanish or is it just South American ones? But yeah, all this shit is removed. And this scene.
Ever. Anything.
This scene where you get a gay guy to ask another gay guy to homecoming. That's also removed from the Middle Eastern version. And then you just kind of, well, if you really believed in this shit, Insomniac, you should have released it in all countries. Also, I'm pissed that they didn't rehire the writer from the first game. Which first game? You mean Spider-Man? Did it have a different writer?
For love, guys. Happy for you both. Enjoy homecoming.
Rubius mutes Spider-Man 2 after hearing gender-neutral Spanish.
Oh, I showed you guys that one a couple of weeks back. Oh yeah, the first Spider-Man game was decent. That's pretty decent writing. Still nobody liked the Mary Jane missions, even though it was the better version of Mary Jane.
In the original plan, she wasn't a playable character in the last mission, but we thought, hey, can we get all three of them working as a team in that final mission? So at the very end, she's there.
So a woman with no powers had to work with two guys that have got amazing powers. That makes no sense. How in the fuck in your head did you think that's a good idea? Sorry, I'm taking this, making me Coca-Cola. First game was written by someone who wrote Spider-Man comics. That's why the first game is good. Or half decent. And it had a cameo from... I think he died by then, but it was Stan Lee. There's a Stan Lee cameo in the game, which is really cool. I bet there's no Stan Lee cameo in this one. It all comes down to money. Yeah, it does. That's what pees me off about it. If Insomniac stand by everything they want to write about, why not put it in all versions of the games? Send it to the Middle East the way they want it. No, because they know they'll get a backlash from the Middle East.
So at the very end, she's there. How
the hell is Spider-Man 2 woke? What the hell does even woke mean anymore?
I want everybody...
That one was funny. I was actually listening to that stream. I sometimes just put a headphone in because I got YouTube Premium. I can just close my phone and I listen. I sometimes listen to Fritz streams in my ear, or like Asmongold streams and stuff like that. And I was listening to that part. It's funny. It is fucking hilarious. The first, I don't remember the ending. I need to play it again. I've got it. I've got the PS5 version as well. I have to play that again, actually. It's kind of soured me that Spider-Man 2's got such terrible writing, because it just makes me not want to buy the game. I don't think mods can save that game at this point.
Who is part of that community, I want them to know, please understand this. The developer does not care about you, and they will literally erase gay people to make more money. Here's the example. It's confirmed. Spider-Man 2 Middle East version has removed LGBT dialogues, side missions, and all gender spectrum flags.
Whose idea was it to have a gun club in the city? I think I'm gonna start a petition. Replace all the gun clubs with something better. Like a compliment club. Compliments don't hurt anyone.
Oh, the fucking... whoever thought of writing that. That's such a bad view. Oh, fucking hell. Oh my god. Whoever thought of a gun club... What did you say again? We should have a compliment club instead. That is so fucking cringe.
Replace all the gun clubs with something better. Like a compliment club.
Like a compliment club. Ah. Who the fuck thought that was good writing?
Compliments don't hurt anyone, and they're free.
People are losing their minds. And when I mean people, I mean predominantly racist, incel.
I didn't watch that Lucas video. I should have watched that Lucas video, actually. I'm surprised that didn't pop up for me.
Neckbeard people. Those are the people that are going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs right now.
The irony about this video is in his live stream first playthrough of the game, even Lucas said, "Don't do it, Insomniac," during the end game passing the torch scene. Yet here we are, and he's calling people racists that aren't cool with it. Shake my head drifting. I
got an email from YouTube saying that one of my videos got age restricted, man, and if you can take a guess of...
The entertainment industry serves a purpose for the financial elite. Oh, fucking hell, yeah. But the only thing is, the financial elite are starting to suffer. If I could find that that Disney thing, or how much money they lost, that tells it all. And you look at the... Okay. Was it... It's a Gundam. Oh, this is dangerous. Fuck. Move this. Never open my Twitter on stream. There's a lot of nudity there. It's a Gundam. There he is. There he is. Ah, yes. This one. Ah, fuck. Wrong way. I nearly cocked it all up. Put that in there. There we go. So, an absolute triumph. The Gundam is saying, how's it going, Rambling? Rambling trying to make me spend money, telling me that fucking Steam Deck's bringing out an OLED version and I really want one now. Fuck. Why every time I look up your name, someone... Don't fucking... There's like 10 of the Abby plays on YouTube's annoying. Rambling, are you on my Discord? Go into the comments section and join my Discord. And you'll see my... when I go live and stuff there then. Normally it pops up a few hours before, so it depends when I set up the stream, but at least it gives you an idea. I put the Discord in the comment section of the stream. That's the same for anyone else. That's not in the Discord. Just follow the rules, press the salt shaker, and you're in. Yeah, so this says it all, because apparently the Marvels, or however you say it, is bad. Really bad. I've heard nothing good about it. Secret Invasion. Apparently, Nick Fury was okay in the up until the end game. Apparently, he's really bad. And I love Samuel L. Jackson as an actor. The Eternals, bad. Quantum Mania, which I thought was alright. It was quirky, but I'm in no rush to go and watch it again. And this just says it all. All these scores says it all. Disney is wrecking it. What's this?
Go down and down and down. And the Bob Igers are like, no, what's going on with my stars? No, Captain Kennedy. Go down and down and down. And the Bob Igers are like, no, what's going on with my...
There is so much truth to that clip. There is so much truth to that fucking clip. And this is why Kathleen Kennedy, that's her name, she is so pissed at the creators of South Park. Oh, it's funny. It is fucking funny.
We'll keep our heads high. Artists race till we die. We're living by our own.
Oh, I've just still got that there. That's if Des says something bad, normally. My Discord. Oh yeah, you've got to go into the rules section, Rambling. And then click the little salt shaker. It's right at the bottom. It says, I love Jim Ryan. Click the salt shaker and it should let you in then. Let me see. I'm breaking the law. I can't see your name. What the fuck's that? That's on stream mode, that's why. Cock. Oh no. There he is. Oh no, yeah, you should be alright now. Your name's in purple. Yeah, so you see on my announcements is there. I built this so all of you can send me some salt clips as well. Make it easier for me. Do my job for me. There's normally Astro Cyborg. He does my job for me. He's really good, fair play. What was I watching? Oh yeah. Also, Disney doesn't sell anything. In what way? I know they got loads of merch. I know Disney got loads of merch. And they did a lot on like Star Wars things, but they've ruined Star Wars. Disney's fucked up Star Wars, yeah. It's irredeemable at this point. The only good thing to come out of Star Wars recently was Mandalorian. Mandalorian was really good. If Starfield had more non-binary major NPCs, it would have rated in the 90s. True. But the pronouns, yeah. So, okay, they put pronouns in there, but apparently it meant fuck all in the overall game. It didn't really matter what you chose. The pronouns wouldn't have mattered no matter what. Which, they put them in there. Oh, nice one, Rambling. They literally put the pronouns there just to keep the, you know, the subset of people happy. The people that care about that stuff. And most, I'd say like 90% of the world don't care about that stuff. There's like 10% that do. There's even people that are transgender that think that all this shit makes them look bad, and it really does. I can't wait till the day that some transgender female just comes out there and just tells them all to shut up. Let's just get on with our lives. Who, me now? Yeah. Yeah, Des. That one's for you.
Judgment.
Judgment. Young, yeah, I can fucking do one. You can't buy certain things on Blu-ray. Yeah, because they want you to sub to the service. That's why. Disney want everyone to watch everything on their service. If you notice, every like Disney movie that come out now, no matter how big it is, it's on their service pretty quickly. Because they know if you're not going to go and watch in the movies, maybe you'll watch it at home. They can't buy them out. Yeah, no, that's because they want you to go on the service. It's all a tactic. Just to get you to sub to Disney Plus, where nobody wants to go.
Which one it was the one I uploaded yesterday.
Or leave Spider-Man alone, please.
Nope.
When other people trash talk my favorite games, I shrug it off. When you do it, I actually believe you. Yes, you don't think I know that? You don't think I know that I've been manipulating your feeble little mind into hating whatever I want you to hate? You really think someone like me wasn't gonna abuse this power? Well, it's too late. You've already clicked on.
I love Fritz's voice, but where's the part of the video that I wanted? He talks literally about the same thing about what Griffin talks about.
An experience from what reviewers were saying. Not only that, but
this is the best superhero game ever. The story is really good, and this is a must-have game. The controller vibration is great. Insomniac Games really showing what PlayStation 5 and the DualSense can do. It's definitely competing with Game of the Year award, which is bullshit. It should not be even considered for Game of the Year because there's so many other better games that have come out this year. That means they make less money. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Yeah, they could go down the avenue of selling you the Blu-rays as well as having it on the streaming service, but when you think about it, if you unsub from their streaming service, you can't watch The Mandalorian anymore. Unless you you got recording software on your PC to help you store it, but for normies, they would have to go then go, oh, I want to watch The Mandalorian again. What do? Then they have at least another month sub for Disney Plus. So then they're getting, so instead of buying the DVD box set, which is $20, say, or £20, whatever it is, you're paying whatever the month sub fee is once, and then you're going to be paying it again. So you're going to be paying for that box set twice. It's a clever tactic. It's a clever tactic. And they know what they're doing. But it doesn't stop them bleeding subs. This is why... what I was going to say. Pirating these things is going to become a lot more common. And it's not like you can't... I couldn't record straight off Disney Plus to OBS. I'd have to use a capture card. And there's a way to get... And I think you might have to get around it some other way as well. But there is a way to do it.
People were quick to notice there was very important information that the reviewers didn't give you, like how glitchy and buggy the game is. But you know, whatever. Glitches and bugs are...
No, that's not there I want. Oh yeah, people have too much praise for this game. Oh my god, yeah, you guys see DSP crying. I was going to bring this clip up. It was all in Fritz's video, so it was easier.
And now I'm crying like a baby because that was really a really touching scene. Wow. Oh, rare moment of really good writing in a freaking superhero game. Holy shit. Now I gotta go blow my nose. Hold on. Damn.
Oh my god. Yeah, that was pretty funny. Where does he talk about this? That song's gonna be in my head all night now.
As Chin was a creative decision on their part. It's impossible to ignore the trend of Sony Interactive Entertainment, making all of their recent female lead protagonists ugly. Really, really ugly. For no reason at all. But on top of that, the writing for Mary Jane makes no goddamn sense. We're led to believe that she is somehow able to fend off an entire army of Craven's experienced henchmen with nothing more.
No, that's not the bit. Oh, this. I hated this so much.
Giving you more gameplay as Venom, more screen time with Venom. But nah, let's give him more Mary Jane missions, even though everyone...
How's it going, JDX? Star Wars, is that bad now? I can't not watch the original. No, you go back to the original to try and forget about what they did to the new ones. How's it going, JDX? So, Phil has actually been... oh my god. I watched... What did I watch recently? I might have been Fritz stream. No, it wasn't. No, it was on Griffin. One of Griffin's stream clips, it was. And he was fucking begging for money. It was unbelievable. It was like... He was talking about gifted subs or something like that. Gifted memberships. And... he said the usual gifters aren't there, and if they're not there, why are you waiting for them? Why don't you just sub yourself? And I was like, what? Why the fuck would you even do that? She's never been Scream. This is why people are pissed. I don't know who Scream was until I looked into this. I didn't have a fucking clue who Scream was until I looked into this. The writing in this game is horrible. Even though he's the one that revealed it. Really? Really? Loki Season 2 is bad. So far, I don't think it's that bad. I was going in with low expectations, though. I was going in with such low expectations. Season 1 was great. But everything else that fucking Disney shut out recently, I went into Season 2 of Loki with low expectations. And so far, I'm on episode 5. Yeah, I've just finished episode 5. And it's not bad. It's not bad at the moment. I don't find it, like, offensive. It's bad to me when it becomes offensive. When it actually offends me. I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I need that money. I need that. Oh, fuck. I hate DSP. I don't know how people can watch him for hours. No, sorry, I don't hate him. I just... he's so dull. Honest to God, I think most of his viewers are hate watchers. I really think he's just got hate watchers, just like Dreamcast guy. Because the amount of subs he's got to the amount of views he gets in his videos are... I'd start questioning my channel at that point. True statement. Are you talking about my statement? It's always Eddie Brock's ex-girlfriend. Eddie Brock's ex-girlfriend. Oh! Oh shit, yeah. That makes sense. But I watched last... Oh, fucking hell. The last movie. Can't even remember what it's called now. I'm a dumbass. With Eddie Brock in it. And she did turn into Venom, sorry. Fucking hell, my mind just went blank. Huh? That's my brain at the moment. Yeah, so I watched the last Venom movie, and she did turn into that, but it didn't give her name as, you know, with the symbiote. It didn't give her name with it, so yeah, it makes sense. Like I said, I'm not a big comic reader, so I wouldn't know them. Yeah, Dale reviewed his personal information. He hates people's... Really? Dale revealed all his personal information. And he hates people to say and mimic lot. Wow. An old unboxing channel where he forgot to black out the label. Holy shit. Fucking hell. Wow. Anything from Wokenly has gone downhill. Wokenly. Fucking hell. Venom, yeah, I got it in the end, Jacob. Batman the Animated Series is on Netflix soon. Oh. Okay, Batman the Animated Series is goated. I haven't watched... That's quite old, if I remember. I remember that being good. That was like Saturday morning cartoons at its peak was when it showed that shit. It's fucking ace. It was actually quite brutal, actually. Surprised it was shown on kids' TV. Never been into superheroes or comics. I kind of like superheroes. If it's written well, I don't mind it. The kiss was hot in Venom 2. Trying to think. I don't remember. My mind goes blank after I watch things really quick. I didn't mind Venom 2. It was alright. I like Batman Beyond. I've seen a lot of the Batman movies. Don't ask me. You know I'm horrible with names, so don't ask me which one. The Killing Joke was one of my favourite ones, I think. Killing Joke was really good. They've been needing to stop this trend since Avengers. Yeah. Yeah, but then some people just carry on with it. After the Avengers Endgame, they should have stopped. Because the whole superhero fatigue has kicked in. It already has kicked in. People have had enough. They should leave it be for a bit. But no, they're just trying to milk it. The best superhero show is on the original Teen Titans. I never watched that. I squint from Robin. The Killing Joke messed me up. Killing Joke is a fucking good movie. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's the one where Batman and Joker are old and they gotta fight to the death. I think. Venom took control over a girlfriend and the female Venom, and they kissed. Oh, yeah, I remember. No, it isn't. Right, okay. Which one's the one I'm thinking of? I know I've seen The Killing Joke. Do you know? No. That's mandatory. The Dark Knight Returns. Yes. That one is so good. Fuck, I want to go back and watch all them. You betrayed me. See, the words, when I see the words Teen Titans, that screams to me, do not watch it. It's just as bad as watching this.
The young man left to meet his
Maker cries out, no justice.
We're
breaking the law. Oh, that's never gonna get old, is it? I think the hate about Marvel films is they always try to be fun. That was the problem. Like, it was Taika Waititi. Is that how you say his name? Taika Waititi, whatever, the producer. So he made God of War Ragnarok, and that was genuinely funny. It was good, but it was mixed in funny with a really good story. So then I'm gonna forget Fritz's video. We've talked enough about the wokeness. Anyway, I'm gonna go on Fanboys anyway. Dream Sky, because Sony is flopping. We'll go on that one in a sec. So what were we talking about? I don't remember what we were talking about. Oh yeah. So after Thor Ragnarok, everything had to be funny then, because people loved God of War, Thor Ragnarok. chair's getting squeakier. Don't buy a Secret Lab chair, guys. It's not worth it. They don't last long. So, yeah. So Thor Ragnarok was funny with a good story. And it had a good dynamic. Then every Marvel film had to be funny. And then they went just too stupid with it. And when it got to... making the new Thor movie, that was terrible. It's a terrible story. It got some laughs out of me, don't get me wrong. But fuck, it was not good. The movie was horrible. Tunes back on. Young, no! I love to see Young Year's backlash after that. I might go and watch another video about it in a minute, but fuck, you know. See how quick we get through Dream Boy guy. Oh look, it's happening. Grand Theft Auto 6. The amount of hype for Grand Theft Auto 6 it's good. The Game Awards is supposed to show. The Game Awards is supposed to show people thinking Elden Ring DLC. If it Game Awards shows Grand Theft Auto 6, that's going to outshine everything else that gets shown in that presentation. FUT Titans Go. What the fuck? I ain't watching Teen Titans. I don't care what you say. Can't even say his name. Oh, the original animated. Fucking hell. Let's catch up with the chat. There's Guardians film that changed me in Marvel films to be funny. Oh yeah, you can argue that one as well. But it was, I think it was that Taika Waititi's writing that made it go, like, turn the volume up to 10. I think that's what it was. But yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2 were good. I like them. I haven't seen the third one though. False Humor and Big Corpo never go together. True, False Humor is the worst. Because it doesn't... If you watch, like, British movies, okay? Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels. Is an old film now. It's not meant to be funny, but it is funny. Snatch was meant to be kind of comical. And he pulls it off amazingly, yeah? Rock and Roller, that's another one. Just... It's funny even in the serious moments, yeah? The Gentleman, absolutely hilarious movie. I love The Gentleman, and I think it's Guy Ritchie's best work. If you watch Sherlock, first Sherlock Holmes film that Guy Ritchie did, really funny without trying to be too funny. And the second one, Game of Shadows, I really hope they make a third one. And now the writer's strike is over as well, which means a good thing. Now we get cringe-ass Deadpool 3, which I'm looking forward to. I like the cringy writing in Deadpool 3. It's a guilty pleasure of mine. How old is that meme? Which meme now? Spider-Man. I like the Spider-Man meme in the new ones. Outdated cringe jokes. Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah, I know what you mean. I think I know what you mean. Rockstar will do their own event. Don't need the Game Awards. They don't, but I still think it's going to steal a show at the Game Awards. Yeah, they're all great movies, Jacob. I'm surprised, like, you American guys like British movies so much, but if you can get around British humour, it's like, it's different. It's very different to how American humour is. And a lot of American guys don't like their own humour from their own country, and I get it. I understand it. I understand why you guys don't like humour from your own country. So a lot of American people don't like Deadpool. I find it funny. It's just dumb comedy for me. Spider-Man is Peter Parker, no discussion. That's what he's put Peter Parker. So basically, that's the discussion at the moment. I don't care who Spider-Man is, just write a fucking good story. The Kingsman, yes, that's another one. That's Taron Egerton. That's how you say his name, Taron Egerton. I think he's really good. He needs to play a lot more roles. That guy. He can do really well. Wolverine isn't. Yeah, that's why I'm looking forward to Wolverine. Deadpool 3. It's just because they've got Wolverine in it this time, and it's gonna be brilliant. Talking about Wolverine, it's gonna be set in the Spider-Man 2 universe. Insomniac are gonna fuck that game up. You love Bill Murray. Bill Murray. Bill Murray's fucking class, though. He's funny. He's another guy that's funny that doesn't have to try and be funny. It's like when he pops up in Zombieland, the first Zombieland movie. He's funny. You just look at his face and it just makes you want to laugh. That's not an insult to him. He's just a funny guy. Yeah? A lot of Americans are just now starting to realize how great decent dry humor. Yeah, I can get that. Catch up from the Monty Python days. True. And if you want to go like something that's hilarious, especially if I've watched them to death, okay? But Only Fools and Horses, yeah. All the Only Fools and Horses box set, plus the specials. They're brilliant. I've watched them to death, so they're not as funny anymore, but give it a few years and I watch them again. They're just fantastic. The Only Fools and Horses series is one of the GOATs. You ever seen Robin Hood? That film that's coming out. No, what? How did he change Robin Hood into a woman? Fuck, if you want to watch a good Robin Hood movie, you just go and watch Men in Tights. Because that's brilliant. I love him in Stripes. Stripes. I'm trying to think. Oh. The American stigma mentality only exists finally starting to be challenged. Oh. Wow. I'm watching Red Dwarf. Oh, Red Dwarf's class. And also anime had something to do with that as well, I think. Oh. Really? I remember it was lame to watch anime. That was the first thing starting to come over the West. Yeah, it's weird, yeah. And now anime is like one of the biggest things ever. Anime is so well liked at the moment because it doesn't have a lot of the agendas the West is trying to push. I think that's why it's so popular. Or Ridley Scott Robin Hood. Which one's the Ridley Scott one? You'll have to remind me. Men in Tights is the best Robin Hood film ever. Not trying to hipster, but I am. I was literally into everything in the popular culture now before. It was cool. Everyone's the same though. Everyone goes through there. Hey CB, how's it going, dude? I'd rather listen to Screeching Cats and watching Checkboard Loop than listen to Young Yo's Kiryu. I know, it's like... Huh? You got him doing this epic vocal cover here though.
Is dead and gone.
Whoa, we are bad boys.
Young men left to
Meet his maker. Eyes out, no to say. Justice. We're breaking the law. Breaking the world together. His auto-tune there is so bad. It's so noticeable. Say that with pride. They're doing Red Dwarf pre-sequel. They've done quite a few of them. No, actually no. Pre-sequel. I mean prequel. They've done a lot of recent ones, but they weren't as good. Russell Crowe. The other Russell Crowe one. I remember. I'm doing a review Tech USA. But that means I have to be more mid than he is. Burping on the microphone. Speaking of prawn, anyone remember that Riley Reid song? Hang on, that rings a bell. Is that really, like, a chick that did one of the worst songs ever made? Excited for Napoleon. Got no idea what that is. Napoleon was a black woman in reality. Fucking hell. I just read that the right way, and I was like, what? Master and Commander is a good film. I've never watched that. I've heard it's good, actually. It's been a good Russell Crowe film. It's got to be The Gladiator. Gladiator was the best one. Napoleon getting slated for not being factual. Fucking, I bet it is. Oh, let's go to Dreamcast guy. Sony gives up on PlayStation Live Service games. And look at the face he's got on him there. He looks really happy about this. I don't think
it's
he should
starting
be.
to seem like Sony is in a very strange position with PlayStation because
the face on it. Movie starring Joaquin Phoenix as Napoleon. He probably suit the character. He'd probably suit the character. I like Joaquin Phoenix. I was going to say Jacqueline then. I like Joaquin Phoenix. But a lot of people said the Joker film was really good. I didn't find it as good as what people... It's a good movie, well-made movie, everything. And the writing's good and everything, but it's fucking boring. It could have been shorter. Could have been a little bit shorter. The other day, me and my brother were discussing how funny it'd be if the next GTA announcement was another remaster remake rather than GTA 5. It would be I would love it. The GTA fans would be heaving. There's like Legacy Killer HD. He's made like fucking 5 videos since Rockstar put that announcement out. Like, I like Legacy Killer HD. I think he's got some good news every now and again. He's been one. I know he's just on the GTA train trying to get the clicks because he knows people will look online and go, GTA, oh, let's click on that video, click on that video. Yeah, the best thing to do at the moment is just make GTA 6 videos if you want fucking views. You'll get shitloads of them. Pronounced Joaquin Phoenix. Oh, Joaquin Phoenix, yeah it is, yeah. I still call him Joaquin Phoenix. Why is it spelled that way? Sony can be happy not to be run by its fanboys. Fuck. Dude, if Sony was run by the fanboys, I think it would make a better... I think they'd do a better job. Might bring big games out. It's pronounced Joaquin. Joaquin Phoenix. I was still going to call him Jackin. If you want it pronounced that way, then fucking spell it that. So it gets me. If his name's Joaquin Phoenix, spelled with a J, so from what country is that from? It's Joaquin. Joaquin? Fucking hell. That's an odd name. Yeah, if his name's spelled like that, what? It's French. Oh, no wonder it's fucked. The French.
because as it currently exists,
and a good thing they bought us was nice bread.
The PS5 is the biggest console on the planet.
The biggest console on the planet, and it shows 2 games. Well done, Dreamcast guy. All them games. And one of them's a PS4 title also.
Its games are selling tens of millions of copies. The system...
His brother was named River Phoenix. What the fuck? How's it going, Dan? Creamfest guy. You guys hate and love Dreamcast guy at the same time. Was his brother Remy? Yeah, that's what Jacob just said. River.
System itself is so popular, they are still having trouble keeping them in stock, even 3 years.
And his brother is also dead. Oh, I didn't know that. Was his brother an actor? Like Jackin was. I want to say Jackin now because JDX doesn't like it. Was his brother also an actor or anyone famous? Oh, no way. What was he in? Because I liked Joaquin Phoenix in The Gladiator as well. He's a really good actor. Hmm. I'm gonna have to download this soundtrack. This will be my fucking going fast in the car soundtrack. A lot of 80s films. Shit, how old is he? How old's Joaquin Phoenix then? Actually, he must be cool. Must be getting on a bit now. Because he... Yeah, when he's in Gladiator... Gladiator is quite an old film now. OG Madlux, how's it going? What's he talking about? If he wanted to get a PS5, we can just walk into the store and get one. Yep, we can all get... Oh, I've got one there, so I don't need to. Have you seen Stand By Me? Oh, was he in Stand By Me? I've only seen, like, piss takes. I've never actually watched Stand By Me. I've only seen... I know enough about the movie not to have to watch it. Died in 1993. Well, that's a shame. That's a shame.
Years after launch, but...
The PS5. Why did they go for this glossy... When I bought my first PS4, okay, I had one with a glossy side on it and one with a matte. So the part where the hard drive was the glossy side. And then the disc drive broke in that one, so they just gave me a new one in the shop. They gave me the 1 terabyte one, but it was all matte black, and it looks so much better. When they put the glossy plastic on it, it looks so tacky and cheap. It just looks bad. I don't know why they went back to that, because the normal PS5's just got matte white all over it, which I would like to get a different colour plates for, actually. Died from drug overdose. Well, mind you, if I had a lot of money at that age, I can't say I'd be here now. I couldn't promise you guys anything. It is sad, yeah. Definitely, yeah. It is sad that a lot of celebrities go down there. They get all that money and fame and it just gets to their heads, and then they just abuse everything they put their hands on. I remember my French teacher telling me that at high school I had to go into libraries in France. You'll see a million World War One history books, no World War Two history books. I don't know if that's the same now. I'd have to go back onto my own history thing altogether, but I can probably see why. Joaquin Phoenix is 49. Wow. Oh, it's Joaquin Phoenix isn't much older than him. So his brother must have been quite a bit older than him then. He was 23. Yeah, if he was 23 at the time, yeah, definitely. Joaquin Phoenix would have only been... my math is not very good. He would have been in 93. I think 14 years old, maybe a little bit older. But he's only 10 years older than me, well, 11 years older than me, so it's not much. Actually, no, this would make more sense. Yeah, he'd have been here 16 years old then. But it's a sad reality. Yeah, a lot of famous people. The famous people I have a lot of respect for, the ones that, you know, they don't go down that hole. I understand why a lot of people do it, because, well, it's fun. It's only fun as long as it lasts, but, you know, you get a lot of respect for people like, you can look at Sylvester Stallone now. He still looks good. Guy's like in his mid-70s, still looks pretty good. Okay, I can imagine he's had a bit of facelifts and that, but still looks good. If I looked good at that age, I'd be fucking Steve McQueen. I could actually never say I've watched the Steve McQueen movie. He played Young Indies in Last Crusade. No way. Band of Brothers on Netflix. Oh! I didn't like The Pacific. I really didn't like that, but Band of Brothers is fucking so good. I might watch that again. Band of Brothers is fucking amazing. I loved Band of Brothers. That was so well made. Especially for his time as well. But yeah, Band of Brothers, I'm going to watch that again. Matt Perry was close friends with River Phoenix. I bet he was. It's a shame that Matt Perry went young as well. It's a real shame that he went. He was only 54. It's a real shame. I don't like it when our favourite actors go. 19, yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, that makes more sense because I would have been 8 years old. My maths is horrible. I'm as bad as King Thrash when it comes. Oh no, I'm not as bad as King Thrash. Nobody's as bad as King Thrash. He's in French, born in Puerto Rico. Oh. Matt Perry's now dead. Yep. Yeah, it's a shame. And the only reason we all watched Friends was for Joey and Chandler. It's the only reason we watched Friends. But as soon as he went, Friends was back in the top 10 on Netflix. Well, in the UK it was anyway. It was like, whoop, straight back up there.
People are asking the question of what happens to the future of PS5, and the answer hasn't been.
Well, the future of PlayStation is looking a bit grim at the moment. The first party exclusives are slowing down and your live service games are going down the toilet.
Great. Sony is very dead set on the idea of making multiple games as a service projects. Big games that are persistent, that have patches, that have battle passes and microtransactions, and a lot of times those games turn out kind of bad.
You always liked Monica the most. You always liked her, you mostly fancied her. Actually, yeah, Monica's quite funny, but actually she was a well-written character, to be fair. She was actually funny. What's my take on Lady Gaga playing Harley Quinn? I don't know, actually. I can't say much about that. Lady Gaga's not a bad-looking woman. I don't know what her acting's like. I just think she's weird. The way she dresses and shit is fucking... It's just... odd. I don't know. I've never seen her acting, though, so I can't say anything. But... I don't think she'll do a good job of... It was the last one. Margot Robbie. Margot Robbie's hot, yeah. And, yeah. But I don't think it's going to be the same type of Joker that the... Joker. I don't think it's going to be the same kind of Harley Quinn as it was in the Suicide Squad one. Even though the Suicide Squad wasn't a good movie. It was okay, but it wasn't that good. It's going to be the origin story of Harley Quinn, I can imagine. And the origin story, I think she was a nurse to the Joker. And then the Joker converted her into what she was. One of you comic guys can tell me about that. PlayStation third party next. Do you know what? I can imagine PlayStation ditching... everyone's going to ditch the console in the end. PC's going to be the last one alive before everything goes streaming. The Joker film is a musical. Which one? The last one? When you can play it out as a musical here. He misses like A Star Is Born with Lady Gaga. That's the one with that handsome fucker called. He was in Hangover films. That was Jacob will know. Jacob remembers the names of fucking everyone. Yeah, The Star Is Born was... I'm terrible with names. Bradley Cooper, that's it, yeah. I know Jacob just knows the name of everyone. He's fucking handy. Unless you're Googling it. I can't be asked Googling it. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that's actually like a good musical, but I'm not into my musicals because they're a little bit gay. Tiny bit gay. Yeah, they may. There's so many live service games now. Yep. I just hope they put all the old Call of Duties on Game Pass. I want to play the old campaigns again. There's some really good campaigns in the old fucking Call of Duty games. Ooh, that's an interesting one. You're saying always be PC is not just for playing games. But The interesting one is, do we all think GTA 6 will release on... I've heard GTA 6 is not going to release on PC day one. The same as GTA 5 and Red Dead 2. The console peasants have to fucking beta test them. And Dave Chappelle. Well, he was in the movie as well. I like Dave Chappelle. He's funny. Lady Gaga fits perfectly into a completely woke and horrible written Joker story. Yeah, you may be right there. Its ending is dark. Oh. Harley Quinn is originally a psychiatrist named Harley Quinzel. Yeah, I know that, yeah. But yeah, she was his doctor, yeah. So that is the comics side. Because I seen the Batman Arkham Origins one showed it that way. And every other movie said it, but I didn't know if it was like that in all the comics as well. GTA 6 might go day and date, but I have heard some rumours that it might not. Oh yeah, that's what you're saying, the new Joker film was a musical. Oh. That's a bit, never listened to the new Gaga movie before. No, neither do I. Not a fan of her music, no. Rumor is GTA. Oh no, I think that's a joke, Des. No. Do you know what? I wouldn't put it past them. I just wonder how much they're gonna fucking... Mainstream music sucks. Most mainstream music does. But you say that, I would have said back in the 90s, oh, mainstream music sucks. I go back to listen to their songs now and I'm like, oh, this is a classic. I'm like, okay. So I kind of contradict myself in a way, but these days, yeah, mainstream music is ass. Hip-hop isn't even hip-hop anymore. I just miss fucking old 90s hip-hop. We could always go back and listen to it, but we don't hear that kind of stuff anymore. But someone will pay that. Yeah, that is the fucking problem. The thing, no, most of the GTA simps will pay that money. That is the problem. How big of a meltdown you reckon the ponies will have if Microsoft managed to get GTA 6 day one game? But it won't happen. Rockstar knows... The Rockstar can advertise that shit themselves. That thing's going to sell itself. GTA 6 is going to sell itself. Whether it's going to be bad or not, I don't know. Still listen to Linkin Park. I haven't listened to Linkin Park in ages. I like watching Dua Lipa. I don't know who the fuck that is. Best musical I watched recently, yeah, which wasn't a musical. It was that Eurovision movie with Will Ferrell in it. That was funny. But the actual final song they sang was really good until Will Ferrell started singing. It was a funny film.
Well, last night in Japan, they did a new fiscal report talking about the current state of PlayStation, and they said something kind of promising. I think they're starting to give up on the idea of this big, expensive push towards live service.
Costs too much for Game Pass. Ah, you fucking hell, yeah. They would have to pay Rockstar half of what they own. The amount of money GTA 5 has made in revenue, yeah. Fucking hell, it's that game has made Rockstar billions at this point. It's made a ridiculous amount of money. There was an estimated number of how much an estimated number of how much GTA 6 was made, and it was a lot of money. It was a lot. An album with Jay-Z, yeah, I remember that one. The Reanimated album was the best one. The Reanimated Linkin Park album, that was really good. PlayStation needs more than single player games. It does. Oh, you'll listen to what Dreamcast guy says. Mainstream was also bad in the 1990s for some yeah, it's the same now with some exceptions. You get some now that seep through and you're just like, I don't mind this tune, but mostly now, music just makes you want to feel sick when you listen to it. This is why I turned into a metalhead more than anything. The only thing of Eurovision I enjoyed is probably ever was Finland's 2006. Oh, that was funny, that was. No, I was talking about the Eurovision movie with Will Ferrell in it. Watch it, it's funny. Well, I thought it was funny anyway. Will Ferrell's humour is, you know, not everybody likes it, but I thought it was funny. I'm not be surprised if you see multiplayer GTA come out before the single player. That is probably 100% true. I don't think they give a shit about the single player campaign, and they just want to make a new multiplayer in a new city. And that is probably 100% true. And the entry cost is going to be ridiculous.
But let's see what they said. Hi, I'm...
He's got Sea of Thieves in the background. I just noticed. Dude, playing Sea of Thieves, the boys and the COVID days was fucking so good. That game got me through COVID. Sea of Thieves got me through COVID, man. I mean, the boys playing that on like every day. It was fun. I got itchy armpits, boys. So making of ads saying GTA 6 on Xbox, my PS5 game changer, yeah. Oh, fucking hell, yeah. Oh, Christ, yeah. Like, what, did you guys, any of you guys got an Xbox Series X? Did you guys get the advert for the Call of Duty jump scare in your face? There's a mixed bag of people with that one. I know it wasn't much of a thing, but I'm sure someone said somewhere that Xbox show ads like that for all their major titles. Yeah, you got one. So do they do that for all the major titles? So did the Starfield one pop up, for instance? No, PC and Switch. I got the add one button pressed, probably so. Yeah, no, it wasn't that. It was just a case of like, it was a little bit intrusive. No, it didn't do it. So it just did it for Call of Duty. That's a bit strange. So it's like, I would rather it not do that. Let me go into the UI and put the advert in the background. The PlayStation handles it quite well, to be fair. I'm not big in PlayStation up, like I never do, but PlayStation handles it quite well. So it's not just this jump scare. Just let me get into the UI of the console, at least. You can turn the ad thing off. Oh, you can. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, I didn't know that. It's the same as Steam then. I can turn that off. Ah, that's okay. Because with Steam, I've managed to somehow, I don't remember how I did it, but the ads you get when you open up Steam, you can actually put them in the back, and you can move them to the side if you want, so it's not in your face. You don't have to interact with it, but sometimes I like having it because it notifies me of some good games coming out. It's just one of them things. It's good to have, but I would rather still be in full control of my UI while I'm doing it, which that's the choice you have with Steam. Or you can get rid of it altogether with Steam. But I just have it off to the side in the back, so I can still control my Steam UI, because I never use big picture mode. I don't think I know anyone that uses big picture mode unless you got a Steam Deck.
Dreamcast guy, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already. So here we go.
Huh? I love that little cat meme. It gets me all the time.
Last night, Sony reported its highest Q2 for PlayStation ever. They generated $6.6 billion in just the last couple months. That means they're...
How though? What the hell did they sell? 46.6 million consoles shipped. Fields on track to hit 25 million PS5 sold this fiscal year. Strategy is to focus on growing profitability. Sony president and COO Hiroki Totoki, I struggle to say that name. It's a tongue twister. To step in as interim CIO and CEO for around a year. Oh, so he's only going to be there for a year. Half of the 12 live service games devs have been delayed beyond March 20. Ooh. Oof. Sony in a bad position. Bad position. Oh, when you first set up the Xbox, you get the options. Oh, fair enough. I don't think it's fair to blame Microsoft for the clusterfuck that is Modern Warfare 3. No, yeah. So, Modern Warfare 3 has got nothing to do with Xbox. Absolutely nothing. That game has been made with Xbox leadership out. The game had gone gold before fucking Microsoft had bought Activision Blizzard. So, Grizzly Adams, I like that name. I like that name. Yeah, so Modern Warfare 3 had nothing to do with Xbox. The game was shit. End of story. Well, so I've heard anyway. Who cares? I don't get money from sales. Yeah, true. True. But ponies want them to be cancelled. Yeah, I don't get it. I think this is why Dreamcast guy is actually happy about this video. I haven't seen it properly. Stop running up costs by a lot. Oh yeah.
Gaming revenue is up 32%. This is insane because technically that doesn't even include Spider-Man 2 yet. They have
Spider-Man 2. They want all 12 cancelled. Yeah, but I don't get it. In a way, I will tell you my thoughts in a minute.
Just been straight up that profitable. They said that, hey, the PS5 is now actually over 45 million consoles shipped. They said they're on track to sell 25 million PS5s just this fiscal year, which again just shows how massive of a holiday it's about to be. But here's the part of this that everybody is focusing on. Half of their 12 live service games that are currently in development have been delayed beyond March 2026 to ensure higher quality for players. Now, personally, I'm extremely happy about this.
Why? Okay, Sony needs to bring out more single player games. Fact. I say Sony's single player push has been really bad recently. Past couple of years, I think PS5 games you should buy if you have a PS5 is Demon's Souls, Returnal, and that's about it. That is about it. Those are the ones that you should definitely play. The rest of the games, God of War Ragnarok, yeah, for the story, I think the story is decent enough, but I enjoyed it. But the game, I've said it before, it's just those fucking hard as fuck boss fights. The king things, they were like the Valkyries in the first one. They're the best part of the game. But it's not a PS5 only game, it's a PS4 game as well. Returnal on PC runs really well. Returnal looks good on PC. I definitely think you should get Returnal. It's fucking great. It's a fun game. It's hard as nails, but it's a fun game. No, it's only sold 8 mil PS5s. Oh, really? They need first-party multiplayer. They do need first-party multiplayer. Don't get me wrong. To make money. The thing is, so Alan Wake 2 was made on a budget of 50k. 50 million. Okay? Most of Sony's games are costing upwards of 200 million. It's a lot of money. So Alan Wake 2 has made its money back in the first day. No problem. I'm getting distracted by the music here, it's really good. Just turn my headphones down. Yeah! Definitely need to download this. Make me drive faster on the way to work. It's just not a very good idea. Yeah, but Sony needs to find this middle ground of making good single player games for a lower cost instead of going for this massive cinematic bullshit that they go for. Like God of War Ragnarok must have cost a shit ton to make. If you played through God of War Ragnarok, you'd know that game was expensive to make. That game was well made. When a game costs that much, you need a return on what you've spent, and if you're not getting that return, it's not good. They do need these live service games to keep afloat, but they're not going to hit. Not one of them are going to hit. And apparently Marathon hasn't hit that well. We're on the testing. So I do think if Sony can find a decent game, so making 12 was a bad idea to start with. That's too many. 6 is still too many. I think they should concentrate on making 1 or 2 really good ones to try and compete with your Call of Duties, your Fortnites and all that shit. And then release them on PlayStation and PC simultaneously. Fuck it, even release it on Xbox. Why not? Release them on all platforms, then you get more money in return. It's stupid not to release them on all platforms. Returnal isn't deck verified. If you look at Alex's video on Returnal, I think it does play on the deck. I don't think it's good on the deck, or it looks good on the deck, but I think it's playable. You don't remember, Alex has made a video on it. Look at his. It's amazing on PC. The PC port is really good. I think what Microsoft make now have good COD, Minecraft, WoW, Candy Crush. The ponies think about this Minecraft it makes more money than... Yeah, fucking Minecraft makes ridiculous amount of money because it speaks to kids. Whatever, this is the same thing as Fortnite. Fortnite makes a lot of money. Obviously not enough money to keep Epic making profit. That's because Epic do other things wrong. They've done so many other things wrong. If Epic Games stuck to just having Fortnite, excuse me, they would make so much profit because Fortnite is still a goldmine that's only just started to rave. It is a rave. Imagine this in the club, there's fucking lights going off your tits. Great. Well, them days are past me, but you know what I mean? You can go for it. So, like, games like Minecraft, they speak to kids. Call of Duty, the parents look at games like Call of Duty and they go, oh, it's too violent. Look at Minecraft and go, oh, that's fine. Just shit graphics and they build stuff, great. You know what I mean? That's why Minecraft makes a lot of money. Because from the age of when the child can hold the controller to the age to the day they fucking die, they might like playing Minecraft. Yeah. You look at YouTubers like, who's a big, wasn't PewDiePie a Minecraft YouTuber? He made so much money off being a Minecraft YouTuber. Creamfields, oh mate, fucking, I've never been to Creamfields. I've been to some sessions at my brother's been to Creamfields. He says it was messy. Illegal that hasn't going. Yeah, it's normally 6:30 on a Saturday if I'm streaming. Last week I had, well, it was a noisy house last week, so I didn't bother. It's a noisy house, there's no fucking point. But I did see you in Gaz's stream later that night. Doesn't matter, you can always watch the VOD anyway. I was rambling about how woke everything... Well, I wasn't going on, but it was there's the conspiracy about... If you've seen Griffin's video and Fratanga's video recently about Spider-Man 2, the rabbit hole there, I'm going down slowly. And I got a little cat. Huh? I love that meme. Oh, fuck. And we're talking about Young Ye singing bad music.
Throwing out all tenderness.
Oh, mate. Banger. King Young Ye knocked it out of the park. Bell end. Ragnarok cost 200 million to make. That's nuts money. That is nuts money. Hold on a second. Let's get my calculator out because I am thick as shit. So, if it was 70... Oh shit. Come here. Right. £70. That would be... So how many copies did it sell? Quickly, it was 5 million, wasn't it? So, times... That's 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. There we go. So it would have made a profit of 150 million on that first 5 million. Which isn't bad. Obviously it's sold more now. It's probably upwards of 10 million by now, but yeah, it's made profit. Still, like, if Alan Wake 2 does it on the amount it cost, hold on. Right, let's clear that. So, Alan Wake 2 is £40 on Epic Game Store. So let's say that sold 5 million copies. Fucking hell. Because how much I use a fucking calculator. So 5 million. So that's on 200 million and it costs 50 million to make. So that's made 150 million profit over a smaller amount of spending. So yeah, if Sony can make single player games cheaper than what they make them, don't get me wrong, I like that they put this spectacle in the games. I think it's great, but Alan Wake 2 is a good showing that you don't need to spend that money. Okay, they could have like made it run a bit better on all systems, but you could have spent a little bit more money on optimizing. But apart from that, fucking hell. Sony needs to get it together with their first party single player games as much as they need to bring a couple, maybe a few decent live service games. Yeah, you saw Fritz videos. Yeah, it's good. Lots of times are all yeah, fucking hell. Dude, we used to have a club by ours, by where I am in North Wales, and it was the place where like you know the DJ Cal Cox. You've heard of Cal Cox. He used to do that hard techno sort of stuff. Like they had DJs like him in there, and some nights. Didn't really like the music that much, but if you wanted to rave, you went there for a rave. It was great. Yeah, Fritz videos. You should watch Griffin's videos as well. Watch Griffin's, like fucking... Griffin has blasted Spider-Man 2, and he's making good videos. I wanted to go hard on him, but I didn't want to go too hard on the whole woke topic, because it's for me, it's treading thin ground, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't want to say the wrong thing and piss off the wrong people, you know what I mean? It's too easy to do these days. And even if I don't mean it, they're not going to get it, you know what I mean? It's like, you can't dig yourself out of the hole once you've dug it. I heard you need to make times 2.5 the budget's considered successful as the game as a movie industry. Wow, really? So, times 2.5. I can imagine, like, most of these big games make that. I can imagine they do, but it's like Sony can't pump out, well, not just Sony, but all the studios like Santa Monica and Insomniac. Insomniac are doing the best at the moment of pumping out content, even though it's not good content. I'm creaming my hands, boys. Get my fuck my eczema, fucking killing me, bastard! Thank God it's not on my fapping hand. But I think the tunes are finished. No, they're not. The problem Sony have got is they're not pumping out enough of them single player games, or they're not making them quick enough. So your Santa Monica's, your Insomniacs, what's the other one? Naughty Dog. Fuck knows what Naughty Dog's doing now. I think Naughty Dog just don't know what they're doing themselves at the moment. What do you think about the partnership that Microsoft signed with the AI company? That's fine. I think AI should be used to voice act in... so if they're going to use the voice acting part of it, I think AI voice acting is fine in like a multiplayer game where you're not going to pay attention to it. But if you're going to make a compelling story game, that's when you need proper voice actors to make it more to make it a better story. So for instance, you got what's his name, Richard Ayoade in the trailer of the new Fable game. He seems like a perfect guy for that role. You know, you got Christopher Judge doing Kratos. I think he's fantastic as Kratos. Even the guy that does Joel's voice for The Last of Us, I can't remember his name. He's also in Death Stranding. I think his voice is phenomenal. I remember his voice. I remember his name most of the time, but I think he's got an amazing voice. Those people can't be replaced. But I was thinking about why am I so bad with names? Fuck, I'm sending this to my grandmother. The guy that was in Destiny 2 and he was in John Wick movies as well. The black guy. I can't think of his name. GPT 4 Turbo, game changer, especially in game development. Yeah, well, that's what I'm kind of talking about. But it's like if you want to make new maps and stuff on a live service game, why not just make the voices with AI? It's like that's the last thing you can think about. Then it's like, oh yeah, we need these voices. Let's just generate these voices. Done. It'll be done really quickly instead of having to hire a voice actor, get them in, do rehearsals, blah blah blah. And like, there's some voices are just irreplaceable. Like you can't replace Morgan Freeman. I don't think AI would do him any justice. You know, Samuel Jackson, same with him. AI is never gonna get that voice down. But maybe it'll get the voice down, but it won't get the emotion. You know, it won't be a compelling character at all. I think AI is a good thing for gaming to pump out some content, as long as it's AI with someone else to go in there and just change a few things afterwards. But yeah, for like especially some things, they can build maps with AI tools, then they can restructure them the way they want, so they can change a few things when it's in there, so it does half the work for them, which is pretty good. As long as they do it as long as they can do it like so it's not so generic, I don't find the problem with it. If it's bad, then it's bad. Then we just let them know it's bad. My eczema is like super itchy. Oh, I'm trying my best not to scratch it. Xbox and AI companies and make game partnership. Yeah. Back to the Green Goblin. Desi needs to find yourself a woman with fucking dirty green teeth now. We've all had one. People are using the word woke too freely and it's not. Yeah, it's definitely lost its meaning. Like, I thought woke to start with was LGBT propaganda. Now apparently it's racist. It's everything. I don't even know. People have used all these words and it's lost their meaning. So it's just fucking super cringe at the moment. Just like Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 is fucking cringe and the story's bad. But what we were talking about was like people pissed off that Miles has replaced Peter, and then people saying, oh, they're only pissed off because they're racist. It's like, no, they're not racist. The majority of people are pissed off is the way Peter's been written out of the story. They're not pissed off about Miles has taken over. They're just pissed off about how it happened. The story is bad. And I spoiled the story for myself because I wanted to know. And now I know not to fucking buy the game. Sony need a third-person game. Sony need a non-third-person game, yeah. Yeah, they need to, like, I'd like to do, see them make an FPS game as well. When I was playing that Ghost Runner 2 earlier, I was thinking that would be so cool in VR. And Sony, yeah, Sony's got VR, for fuck's sakes. Having more first-person shooters would be amazing on VR. Can you imagine playing like Trepang 2 or something like that on VR? It'd be fucking amazing. Sorry, every Saturday I get a full fat Coca-Cola. And it's like my weekly treat because I don't have the sugary ones. I have non-sugar drinks in a week except for my coffee. I have to have at least 1 teaspoon of coffee in my, 1 teaspoon of sugar in my coffee. But I try and stay away from it in the week. GPT 4 Turbo is a game changer, especially in games. Oh yeah, I read that earlier. Yeah, that's what we were kind of talking about earlier. I was saying, if it's used in a good way, I'm all for it. And everyone's saying like, oh, but the poor developers are going to lose their jobs. We're all going to lose our jobs in the end. If you watch Wall-E, yeah, that's it. That's our future. Fucking hell. The same as gay was not the meaning as, yeah. So yeah, so when we were younger, we used to call things gay when they weren't even gay. You know what I mean? I just remember the word's been thrown around, and I've said it myself. There's gay people out there that think the whole LGBT thing is fucking cringe themselves. They just say, I don't want to be associated with it. I'm gay, but I don't want to be associated with all that nonsense. Yeah. Well, just say, oh, fair play to you. So you should speak up about it then. You know what I mean? But one voice is not enough to be heard over thousands of others. Who would you cast as creators for God of War TV series? I would have Christopher Judge. There's just one big problem. When they put the when they make Christopher Judge white with the ashes of his dead family, that's gonna cause some problems. But I think Christopher Judge's voice is fucking amazing. Just the speech he made in the Game Awards was a bit like long. It's not me who's creaming my hands. Oh mate, I have to. Fucking no. So the eczema I've got down here, the skin peels and it hurts like a fucking bitch. It's right in the palm as well, where your knob would go. I agree, I have no issues with Miles replacing Peter, but dear God, they do an absolutely shit job of doing it. That's exactly what most people are pissed off with. Okay, there's a subset of people out there that is mad about it for racist reasons. Yeah. But most people are just pissed off about how they wrote Peter out of the story, and it is fucking cringe the way they've done it. They could have done such a better job of it. Such a better job. If you watch Alex's video on it, Alex did quite a decent video on it, explaining quite a few things to these people. I didn't know that Miles was a part of the Spider-Man comic universe for the last 13 years, but now I know. I know he was a part of the comic series for quite a while. I just didn't know how long. That's Sony's last VR product. Probably, yeah, which is a shame because they're not utilising it properly. There are so many games out there, like that Ghost Runner. If there's a VR version for Ghost Runner and Ghost Runner 2, Ghost Runner 2 would be amazing in VR. Especially if you've got a high refresh rate monitor. Because it's like so fast paced. And you get a motorbike on it and it's so... excuse me? And it's like so fast. And when you're on the motorbike, it's quick and you have to have quick reactions. That on VR would be so cool. I think Sony's so underutilizing that product. Gamers must be happy that, yeah, that's true. That's true. This lost its meaning a long time ago. Miles will be out after the next game, replaced by Spider-Gwen. Yeah, you're probably right. No, actually, no, they're both out on the next game, and it's just going to be fucking Mary Jo the game. I'm not one of those people who are pissed that Miles replacing Peter. For racist reason, most of us aren't CB. I call you CB because it's just quicker. Most of us aren't, but there are some people out there that think that way, and it's a fucking shame, really. And then there's, you know, black people out there that just automatically calls you racist, which is also just as bad. Once they say that, you're making yourself look bad once you say it, no matter what colour skin you are. It's like, ugh. But it's impossible to win against those people. You'll never win against those people. Anyway, we were watching... I know, and you're right, and it's a damn shame. It is a shame. It really is a shame. Morgan Freeman said it fucking perfectly right a few years back. Best way to stop it is to not talk about it. It's true.
Because I just don't love the idea of live service games. I do play some. I mean, I have literally 300 hours in just Diablo 4.
Bullshit. Show the proof. I want to see the proof in that. No way he's got that many hours in Diablo. How the fuck does he have that much time to play video games? Like, the only game I've no life like that, it was Elden Ring. That is literally the only one. If they believe I'm racist, I just get creative. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, what the hell did you want all them screenshots for, Rambling? Rambling wanted me to screenshot a bunch of stuff on the PlayStation, but he got them off someone else. Traitor. Are you making a video, Rambling? Let me know. You'll see. Oh, you're making a video. Ah. Oh, post it on my fucking Discord. There's a self-promotion section there. You're more than welcome to post your video there.
A game that's season-based and does have expansions you pay for.
You're making... Alright. Oh, you just reminded me. I need to make a little short as well. I need to make a little short. I can crack out a short in like half an hour.
And microtransactions. But I was never thrilled about the idea of Sony attempting to have 12 of them. This
12
is such a big, massive focus. And a lot of people have never been happy with it because, let's face it, PlayStation is good at single-player games.
Yes, but it'd be good if they were good at single-player games and they were good at multiplayer games. You know, they can be good at both. If they tried.
PlayStation is good at stories, about creating universes, about making big, beautiful, epic journeys that are emotionally powerful.
That's a crack out short. It'll be about 15 minutes, Des. After the stream. It'll help me sleep.
People have been asking them to make more multiplayer games, not games as a service. What they want.
Well, all multiplayer games are games as a service these days. Well, actually, no, that's not true, but most multiplayer games are games as a service these days. I'm a guy, and when Final Fantasy... Is that 14? Yeah, 14 comes to Xbox, I'm going to be playing. Oh my god. Oh, do you know what? I would play an MMO. There's one called Crimson. I'm gonna fuck that off now. Crimson. It's not. Oh, I can't remember it. It's not Crimson. Fuck, I forgot the name of it. I can't remember it. There's one coming out soon. There's an advert for it, and the combat looks like my style of combat I would like, and it's a big MMO. I like that one might ruin gaming for me. Like, I tried getting into World of Warcraft. It's not my type of combat. I kind of enjoyed it, but I didn't think it was worth the, like, £10 a month to pay for it. I was like, no, it's not worth it. Sony did know how to make multiplayer games. They had SOCOM. Yeah. True. And you know what? I never played SOCOM, which is a sad thing about it. Because it was like, I'm sure that was the Xbox 360 times on it. I was like, Call of Duty or nothing back then. You can tell his reviews has actually played the game. He's spoil it. You got a good point there. Yeah, you've got a good point there. Warhawk, Star Wars, yeah! Dude, I've seen them games, man. They look so good. The games I never played, but they fucking look so good. Xbox is good at multiplayer, so the studio specialist to single player. Yeah. Xbox has always been good at multiplayer games, fair play. Like, Sea of Thieves, I had loads of fun with Sea of Thieves. People shat on that game, I was like, I had fun with it. I got bored of it in the end, though. Sea of Thieves' biggest problem was not enough ships in one server. It'd be cool if there was like 20 ships in one server and you're just all battling to the end. Fucking ace.
One is to bring back games like Killzone, Resistance, SOCOM. You know, those classic Sony shooters that used to be lucrative and now have just disappeared. But it's...
Yeah, I never played Killzone or Resistance, neither. Mainly because these were PS3 titles. And I only bought a PS3 for 2 games. And that was God of War 3 and Metal Gear Solid 4. Literally the only 2 games I was interested in. And then in 2019, because I still got my PS3, I learned about Demon Souls like in 2017, 2018. And in 2019, I decided to buy Demon Souls because it was still on the PlayStation Store, the PS3. And that's the first time I played Demon Souls. Literally the only three. I think I had Dead Space on it as well. I think I stole it off my cousin. These other games like Killzone, Resistance, and SOCOM, I never played it just because it was in that PS3 era. Which is a shame, really. I think I'll go back and emulate these and try them. If they got a single player mode, I'll try them, see what they're like. I think with an emulator you could play them online as well. If I tried.
Interesting to watch how everybody is celebrating the fact that this is just good. It sounds weird.
It's not a good thing, though. Sony need to make money to stay relevant, especially now that Microsoft's owned the biggest gaming company out there, one of the biggest gaming companies out there. If World of Warcraft goes onto Xbox, bye-bye Sony. Bye-bye forever. World of Warcraft is just gonna... if you get WoW Classic, retail WoW on Xbox, Xbox is gonna destroy Sony then. Yes, that's right, Killzone, did forgot about that. Yeah. It's games I never played, and I'm gutted because people said they're actually decent games. Think of all the franchises Sony used to have. Wipeout, disgusting. Oh, I know. Wipeout is so good. And they remade the original one not long ago, so Destruction Derby. It was so fun. It was just pure chaos. Imagine Destruction Derby is a multiplayer game now. Dragon of Lagoon, I never played that. This is Football, yeah, that. And This is Football is quite good, actually. It's pretty popular, actually. Even though I'm not a football fan, yeah, but it was pretty football.
On paper,
pretty football. Fucking pretty good.
To think of like very PlayStation focused guys like Greg Miller, people like this, literally celebrating less.
Greg fucking Miller. You'll love to hear him.
PlayStation games seems strange on the surface, but actually keep this in mind. Here's what's bizarre. I actually found somebody that listed it out. These are the 12 live service games that are currently in development, or the ones we actually know about. A lot of these are studios that have been purchased.
So Helldivers 2, I can imagine that one's still going on. Because they've advertised that to high heaven. Mobile game, that'll still probably go on because they make a lot of money. Last of Us, dead. Twisted Metal, no, I don't think that's going to happen. I think David Jaffe himself said that's not going to happen. Marathon, that's most likely to happen, but 2025, it's been pushed. Online combat set in modern fantasy London. What the fuck is that? Okay. Sounds interesting. Modern, set in a modern fantasy London. I like the sound of that. I do like the sound of that. Concord from Firewalk, no idea what that is. Fire Games from Heaven Studios, no idea what that is. But Helldivers 2, it looks alright. Horizon Online Project, that's probably going to take a while because I know they need to make a third Horizon game as well if they're going to carry on the story. But because What's-His-Face has died now, which is a shame, they're going to have to use an AI voice to bring him back. Any mobile game will carry on going.
And put on the job of making live service games, or their studios they already owned that are now working on live service. These are game studios that have typically proven themselves as making good games, and now by Sony leadership are being forced to make, in my opinion, watered down games as a service, login bonus bullshit. But
people like that kind of stuff though. I'm not that kind of guy. I played a free-to-play one called Brawlhalla. Well, that was fun. I didn't play it for long, but I logged in every day because I got rewards. And they work. They work on the people that don't even like them. They just go, I'll log into Brawlhalla, play a couple of matches just so I can get my daily rewards. I was like, it keeps people coming back. The tactic works, and if it don't fix what's not broken, because like if the system works, people will keep playing these games. And if you can make a good game, people are going to stick to your games. People are going to want your console to play the games on. But yeah, I think it's stupid if PlayStation make these fucking live service games and don't release them on like all consoles. Besides Switch, because Nintendo are denying the Switch 2. Nintendo are flat out denying it for some weird reason. Because they're still making shit tons of money on the console they've already got. Which is a shame. I wish people would stop buying a Switch so they'd be forced to make a Switch 2. I think any of them gas games will fall hurt Sony, but none of them work. Going to be in big trouble, yeah. Because I'll try Marathon. I'll try the games. Fuck me, if Foam Stars was free, I'd try that. But I don't think it will be. You know what I mean? It's like everything's worth trying if it was free to play. But this is the problem. If they're not going to be free to play, then you've got an entry fee to contest with as well. This is why Fortnite makes a lot of money.
These projects, I'm not going to say that all of these sound completely terrible. Like, the idea of Horizon Zero Dawn getting some sort of multiplayer Monster Hunter style thing, that sounds interesting. Helldivers 2, I'm definitely going to be playing the heck out of that. But a lot of this stuff, Marathon by Bungie, which is going to be an extraction shooter, a live service version of Twisted Metal. So Twisted Metal that's free to play. We're probably going to be buying car skins like Rocket League, the live service.
A Rocket League style Twisted Metal, that could work. The Rocket League is still actually I played a lot of Rocket League. I've got something like 300 hours in Rocket League. I've played quite a bit of I'm not good at it. I played a lot of it. Brawlhalla was your favourite game on Steam. Yeah, the matches fucking right, the matches this way. I won a lot of matches on that. It wasn't hard. You had to pick a character that you liked, yeah, and stick with him. But there was a meta to the game. And any of them spear characters were fucking hard to contend with. But I used the guy with the big fists and the ball. He swung a ball around. You could spam with that one. It's fine. Yeah, the matches were sweaty. I'm not. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Nintendo still want to sell loads of Switch for fucking. Someone put out numbers of how many like PlayStations, Xboxes, blah blah, sold in Japan. Okay. So Xbox Series X and S outsold Sony in Japan like quite a bit. But when you looked at Nintendo's numbers, oh my god. Switches were still selling in the tens of millions, which is insane. It's fucking insane. He understands nothing about online games. No, that's because he plays them, but he doesn't want to spend money in them. Neither do any of us. I think I've bought 2 battle passes in my whole life. And what do you get out of them? A few skins, that's it. The Rocket League one gave me a few skins, and I think I bought a Fortnite one just to see what all the who has about, and then it's like, alright, so I got a few skins. But the only good thing about the Fortnite one, if you keep grinding, you keep getting it for free the months afterwards. But I've deleted Fortnite now. My friend messaged me the other day in Discord and said, do you want to play some Fortnite? My son's playing it. I was like, nah, see, I've just deleted it off my hard drive. Can't be asked with it being there. Japan hates Xbox. Yeah, it was someone talking about Japan hates Xbox, actually. That's when I was saying anything about Switch 2 yet. Yeah, they want people to keep buying the Switch, which is it's not a scummy tactic, it's a genius business tactic. But once they announce the Switch 2, people are going to stop buying the Switch, obviously. Someone mentioned to me the other day, like their girlfriend wants a Switch, and I was like, what's the point? The Switch 2 is going to be out soon, and just buy a Steam Deck. Just get a Steam Deck. Or spend a little bit more, get an ROG Ally if you don't want to fuck about with Linux. Destiny 2 was actually good. It was good at some point, yeah. But that started plummeting in money now, and they started losing staff as well. Which is shit for the staff, but it happens. Apparently it was more PR stuff than anything, like social media stuff. Nobody really gives a shit about them. Nintendo will have the best-selling console of all time. And one of the worst. Yeah, the Switch. Yeah, the Switch is a juggernaut here. Because mobile gaming is the biggest thing in places like China and Japan. Mobile gaming is taking over. But PC gaming's on the rise in Japan as well. PC gaming is massively on the rise all around the world. Yeah, that's what I saw that rumbling. I saw people were still buying PS4. I was like, what the fuck? Why? It's because things like Call of Duty is still on PS4. You know, that type of game, not just Call of Duty.
This Last of Us game from Naughty Dog. There's a live service mobile game from Savage Game Studios. Some sort of modern fantasy game set in London from London Studio. Now, I just want to state again that my problem is not with these games existing. I actually think that some of these are probably going to be fun, but I can't help but actually think about the...
It's taking away development time from your single-player experiences. That's what you're angry about. Taking away development resources and time from your single-player experiences. These Nintendo make good, but yeah, Nintendo make amazing games like Mario Wonder. I've been having loads of fun with Mario Wonder. Loved Mario Odyssey. I liked Luigi's Mansion was fun. Fucking hell, Nintendo makes the best games. Tears of the Kingdom was good, even though it wasn't in my top 10 games of this year. But there were so many games this year. It had to contend with a lot. And Tears of the Kingdom was literally more Breath of the Wild. So yeah, it doesn't deserve Game of the Year, but it's got a good fucking chance of it. Wizard, how's it going? Baron God, me hugs is for you.
The fact that, what if these were single player games? What if these were games that maybe had a multiplayer component to them, but didn't require constant, stupid integration of drip feeding you content? We know that the Last of Us devs are great. Why are you making them do this? Why are...
No, the Last of Us devs have just been on a constant flop since The Last of Us Part 2. My Google fucking Chrome's gone weird again. You guys don't see it, but I see it. It's fucking messed up. I think it's because I got one of them live backgrounds. Needs to change that.
Are you trying to make them create this big, persistent, existing universe instead of just a fun, tight game? Now, interesting enough, I feel like part of the reason that PlayStation is pulling back on this is because they realize nobody actually enjoys this. They released this statement.
I don't know. This game looks bad and it's going to be bad. Since they did that state of play showing like 15 minutes of this game, it got downvoted badly, if I remember right. Nobody was interested in this game. Not a single person. They're not being forced to make the multiplayer game. No. A lot of people buying Switches still because they tend to be a replacement for broken ones. Yeah, that's true. Oh, my Joy-Cons don't work anymore. Oh yeah, just buy a new Switch. That's another one as well. Plus, people drop the fuckers, smash the screen. Mine literally doesn't leave the house. It's behind my keyboard there. Ready to play a bit of Mario Wonder tomorrow. Fully charged, ready to go. Looking forward to the next Luigi's Mansion next year. Oh, Luigi's Mansion's... You know what? I bought it because I saw my daughter play it and I was like, you know what? This looks like really good fun. I started playing it and it really is such a well-made game. It's just super fun. He's wrong. People enjoy... yeah, people do. I've been dipping back into Halo Infinite, boys. Boys, we're going to have a stream one night where I play Halo Infinite with you guys. I'm guessing most of you have Halo Infinite. I am shit at it, but we can still play. We can have some fun. We're going to have to make a Halo Infinite night. Or something like that. Something of that caliber. Because I think it's actually pretty decent now. I love the... oh, what the hell's that mode called? Hyenas. Is it Hyenas? And it's just pure chaos. I love it. When I watched the Suicide Game, it looked like Crackdown 3. Oh my god, yeah, it wasn't far off it. Yeah, no, you're right, yeah, it wasn't far off it. Then get Delta. Yeah, Delta's been in the stream before. Yeah, it does sound good. Just to have a good fun. I need to do streams like that. So I'd love to have like a dual PC setup, but it should be able to stream that game all right. Even though it does use a lot of resources for no reason. That game. Switch owners simply buy more games, and yeah, they do buy a lot of games, which is weird because their games are fucking expensive. When what? Firefight? Oh, when's that coming out? When's that coming out? Yeah, we should definitely have a stream one night where we fucking just dip into Halo, get us all on fucking Discord and go nuts. Just have a laugh. Some of the biggest games on multiplayer lives. Yeah, all the biggest. Just look at CSGO. CSGO is still fucking going strong. CSGO's numbers are huge. So Steam DB. Let's go on here. Look at that. Look at the fucking player numbers. CSGO's a fucking juggernaut. Compare it to Call of Duty. Call of Duty's biggest. Where are the numbers? Where is it? Where's the peak? Peak. Fuck. I can't get it. There. 180. That's bad. That's really bad. Oh shit. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 ain't doing that good, boys. GTA 5 is still doing well for a game that's what? Nearly 10. It is 10 years old. PUBG's still doing well. Oh fucking hell, Baldur's Gate's doing well. Some of my friends stream. My local friends stream this game. I only watch them just because of them. It's to help their stream out. Fuck, I don't know how you can play Ark Survival. It just looks like horrible game. Lost Ark, that's not doing very good. DayZ. Considering what kind of game that is. Excuse me, that's not bad. Apex Legends, used in all lives. See, live service, which is dying. Single player, which is fucking Baldur's Gate, is a juggernaut. I don't even know what that is. Is that the modding engine for Valve games? I have no idea. Yeah, all live service games. That's fucking crazy shit. This month's bit is available on Forge. Oh! Okay, tomorrow I'll at least CSGO on the deck. CSGO is fun, but it's sweaty. Team Fortress 2, fucking that's an old game now as well. Battlefield finally competing with Call of Duty. Now it probably is, yeah. If I could get that cheap, I would buy it. It's just I know I have to have it on that shitty EA launcher. Pisses me off. There you go, biggest game is Football Manager. Yeah. Football Manager games are actually pretty good. But people like them. I don't like them, but people like them.
Yesterday, Warner Brothers said they want to try and make everything into live service games. All their franchises, from the Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, to Harry Potter, Game of Thrones, Batman, everything now has to become a live service.
That's everything doesn't have to become a live service game. Warner Brothers are going to go down the toilet if they do that. Ironically, good sim games for sports. You know, I remember my brother used to fucking hammer them games when he was younger. He used to fucking play them all the time.
Service game. Nobody wants this. I will die on the hill the fact that this is one of those stupid corporate ideas that is not taking place in the real world. I've talked about this in other videos, but there is this corporate disconnect where high-up executives who, greenlight games, who approve budgets, who look at fiscal charts and line go up. These people are not the people playing games. A lot of times these guys are just sitting on yachts, they're sipping their martinis.
Yeah, that means they're doing their business well. That means they're making money. I mean, like, if you're not making money for a big company, well, you're not doing your job right. Valorant is fun, so toxic in chat, I bet. I love toxicity in chat. The one thing Call of Duty brought in that I loved was the proximity chat. So when you killed someone, you heard them going, "Hey, you fucking wankers!" Oh, great, I loved it. Sony wants to compete in a multiplayer site. They have to merge with Epic or EA. They need to merge with someone other than just Bungie. I don't think Bungie's enough. They need someone else that's well skilled in that field. I don't think EA's the right call though. Epic Games might be a good shout. They get a lot of partnerships. They get a lot of partnerships with Epic Games, but I think Epic Games is worth too much. Sony, I think Epic is worth a lot of money. Person doesn't want to actually drink with it, yeah.
They do not actually know what makes a game sell. They do not understand what drives passion, what drives commitment.
Actually, Wizard, that's a good point. You're saying that Sony, I know you're saying it's rambling, but it shouldn't have shut down Japan Studio. Yes, I saw that. Them shutting down Japan Studio is bad. I think that's going to hurt them as well. Got no real diversity with their lineup, only diversity in their wank. Yeah, true. You're not wrong there. And Japan Studio are responsible for things like Bloodborne. It's like, yeah, do you think we're going to see Bloodborne 2 now? Never. No EAFC Steamless. Wonder how it's all. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit, yeah. The new EA Sports game, yeah. Epic makes money off UE5. Yeah, it makes money off them. They're still bleeding money, though, which is weird.
What drives sales? What makes people want to pre-order a game or buy 5 copies of it to give to their friends on Christmas?
You guys buy your friends games for Christmas? Something I've never done. I buy for my daughter or my nephew or something, but I don't just go to my mates and go, I boys, here's a copy of some games. Not very often. Actually, I've gifted some games to friends, but not for Christmas though. Just randomly, like I wanted my mates to play games with me. He was like, "Oh, have a bit of this. Let's play this together."
These guys are just so focused with, okay, Fortnite makes tens of billions of dollars. GTA 5 makes tens of billions of dollars. PUBG makes tens of billions of dollars. Call of Duty makes hundreds of.
Yeah, that's alright. You buy Steam 4-packs bundles sometimes and gift them to friends. Yeah, that's fine. But you don't just go on Christmas randomly. Is that like, oi, Ben, yeah, here's a game for Christmas. Happy Christmas, mate. Nah. You buy games for your friends and go, oi, play this for me. I've done that before. I think I played one of them, what was them horror games, the Dark Pictures games. I bought one of them for me and then halfway through it I noticed it was shit. I shouldn't have wasted my money. Okay, friends can send all of me for Christmas. It's true. They might be lucky to get a message and a nice picture. Epic costs 35 billion, so fucking hell, yeah, that's off the table. I thought Epic would have been worth a lot of money. They get a lot of partnerships with Sony though. A lot of partnerships. Oh, 31, yeah, but still that's a lot of money. Because the Epic launcher is so bad, it is fucking horrible. It takes forever to load. I have no idea why though. Yeah, it costs 35. Oof, yeah, that's off the table as well. Yeah, no, yeah, that's what I mean. These companies would have been viable for someone like Microsoft, but I think they did the right decision with Activision Blizzard. Let's just hope they don't fuck Activision Blizzard up.
Billions of dollars. How do we tap into that? And they just press what they believe is the.
Ubisoft is what, 3 million? Ubisoft they can get, because they've got some good multiplayer games. Like The Division. I think Division was pretty decent. Ubisoft's got some good games, they've just got some really bad business models.
The money button. And I'm just not a fan of that. I'm not fully against the idea.
Oh, billion. Okay, never mind.
Idea of Sony making a couple games as a service projects. I do think it's interesting to have like big online worlds where I can play with my friends and run around and maybe unlock some little stupid daily quests. My problem was always the number of it. 12 games.
12. I can't talk. Try to even talk like that. 12. Me having a snoring episode. Take 2 after GTA gonna be 80 fucking billion. Yeah. A lot of money. First thing is Bungie. Oh no. Bungie was a good buy. They just spent too much on them. Spent way too much on them. I think it's Sony did a good thing by spending a bit more to make sure the staff have got jobs. Look how that turned out. No, Ubisoft would sell to Sony considering the deal they have with Microsoft. Yee, that is true. That is true. Yeah, so Ubisoft might be off the table as well.
Games as a service is absolutely stupid. How did they ever actually think that getting all these studios, they bought studios, they acquired studios to help them just make more games as a service projects. Imagine if they had those people actually making the games people wanted. The biggest critique I hear about PlayStation these days, which I think is completely valid, is that they definitely make less games than they used to. Sony used to...
Oh, I think you're starting to realise Sony are definitely making less games than they used to. Which should be obvious to everyone by now. Sony had a loan to buy Bungie at 3 payments. Ooh. Wow. Handy having you guys here because you tell me this information. Then if I want to remember it, I have to go back to the stream and go through the chat.
To just be putting out 3 to 5 to sometimes even 7 or 8 banger, badass, big AAA exclusives every single year for
That's all they want. All they want is the fucking exclusives. All these PlayStation fanboys want. Like, I like single player games. I'm a massive fan of single player games and I love it when people make good ones. There's been loads of good ones this year. But if that's all you want and for it to be exclusive, yeah, you're backing up the wrong tree because Sony ain't going to be making a lot of them anytime soon. Microsoft's more likely than Contact makes DLP of Ubisoft games. But oof, yeah. Yeah, you know what, Microsoft could probably still buy them now even though they just spent all that money. But they've probably got to get their current studios in line. It was me. Sony can't afford to buy Ubisoft or Take-Two. Sony are in a bad position at the moment. Oh no, Dreamcast guys learning. Yeah, I think they're all... You know what, I think the whole coping you see on... well, everywhere from Sony fanboys at the moment is them slowly realizing Sony is knocking on death's door. Well, I don't think the PlayStation brand is. I think the console might be. Unless they can pull some magic out their ass.
The PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation 4 generations, and here we are in the PS5 generation, and we're kind of just scratching our heads saying, okay, what specifically is coming next?
Wolverine's the only game you guys have got on the roadmap. There's nothing else. Not in the AAA section, anyway. I think they had that deal for like smaller games like Kena Bridge of Spirits, which is a really good game. I played that. It's a really good game. Kena Bridge of Spirits is fucking fun. I bought it on PlayStation because I really wanted to play it. And it was on Epic Game Store as well, so I bought it on PlayStation. I'll probably get it on Steam when it's cheap. It's a really good game. Fun. Sony needs to finish Paper Bungie first, yeah. And the ponies want them to buy Square Enix and Capcom. They got more chance of buying someone like Square Enix or Capcom. It'd actually be really good if they bought Capcom. For Sony, it'll be good. For us, it'll be bad. But for Sony, someone like Capcom would be amazing. That Magic Ass pull would be PC port earlier then. Yeah. They're going to start doing PC ports a lot sooner to try and get more money faster. They did pay off the loan yesterday, did they? I think Microsoft will be by Crystal Dynamics next week. Yeah, I hope someone buys them. I don't want to see Crystal Dynamics go down the toilet. Because fucking Legacy of Kain games are some of my favourite games of all time. Sony went to where? Klarna? What the fuck is Klarna? L4D2, what the hell's that?
You have the manpower, you have the focus, you have the budget. Make the games. But these have just been some off-the-cuff thoughts. What do you guys think about this? Are you as happy as I am? Be sure to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to try and buy a PlayStation 5 Slim tomorrow.
Why? I can't shout at the moment. All left there too. But when you abbreviate things, my brain stops working. Actually, my brain stops working half the time. What am I going on about? Well, Microsoft repairing their relationship with Square Enix. Ooh, that is a good. If my brain has stopped working. If Sony does want to scoop them, now is the time. No, I don't think either of them want to sell, but if any of them want to, if any of them I think are selling, now would be the time for Sony to buy them. Otherwise, it's Square Enix is $4 billion. See, that's within Sony's reach. They have the most deals with them, but yeah, they are repairing their relationship with Microsoft as I got it. Oh. Plan is a loan company that was. Oh, okay. 3 payments. Okay. Hence the joke. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, my brain stopped working. I would stream earlier, but all the Americans are still in bed at that time. When it's like lunchtime for us, them guys are snoring. Well, except for Jacob, he didn't sleep last night. He's on his Steam Deck all night.
It doesn't still technically have a release date, but I've heard Best Buy might just be stocking them randomly, so I'm going to show up at Best Buy at Open and maybe unbox one. So if this...
I bet he's going to be in a fucking tent outside Best Buy waiting for his shiny brand new PlayStation 5 Slim.
This video gets a couple thousand likes. I appreciate it, and tomorrow you can see me open up a very overpriced...
You guys should help Dreamcast guy here, you know? Just, you know, do what he says. He wanted a couple of thousand, well, I'll leave it to you guys.
It's not really cool revised console. Thanks so much for watching.
Right then. I'm going to make an outro. Quickly, just we're going to have to listen to Kiryu again.
To me. This tail don't wag
Huh?
no one else. Yes, man has his day. That day is
Huh?
dead and gone.
Whoa.
We are bad boys. The young man left to meet his maker.
Cries out, no to say. Justice, we're breaking the law.
Breaking the
That song's gonna be, yeah, you're saying bangers, but that's the Young Year version. Yeah, it's the Young Year version. Don't get too excited. That one's really bad. If you want to go and check it out, this guy, Gamers Pray. Yeah, he's got the full Young Year version there if you want to go and shit all over it. Yeah, just listen to the Japanese Just use the Japanese version. It's just really bad. No, it doesn't. Not at all. It's bang a tune though.
World together, throwing out all tenderness, we're breaking the rules. No cause.
That song will be stuck in your head all fucking night now. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be stuck in my head. Right, boys. Has I wonder if Gaz has opened his fucking stream up for redirects yet. Was anyone else I know streaming? We've got Minxie. We got Fighting Cowboy. Alex hasn't started yet. Sender Q's got an upcoming. I'm gonna send you guys to a Minxie and make sure you say hello to Minxie from me. They should have got John from John Tron. Oh yeah, John Tron would have been good actually. New Minxie, yeah. Oh young, yeah. It's a cringe handle. Alright boys, hopefully I can catch you again next week. I'm gonna send you all over to Minxie. Make sure you say hello from me, okay? Comes 8 million. Alright, that's enough now. See you later, boys.